Oh, hello and welcome to Karate Combat Kickback 1. As you can see, we are here just outside Miami, Florida, and we have taken over President Asim's mum's house, believe it or not. Great to have you here with us. My name's Josh Palmer, joined, as always, by Bas Rutten. We've got author, podcaster, voice of the casuals, Hey Big Mike. Raymond Daniels and Aaron the Speaker are floating around pitside with us as well this evening. Bas, something a bit different here. We gotta love the atmosphere. Celebrities starting to filter in.
I just love it that I can wear whatever I want. I want to represent Texas. I got the Texas shirt. I got the boots. You can't see it. I got the belt. I didn't bring the head, but I'll do it next time.
Mike, is this kind of like the house parties you went to in high school, or is this a bit different?
What is going on right now, boys? What is this? The last time we did this was in Vegas. We are in someone's backyard. We're in Awesome's mom's backyard right now. There used to be fights at the high school parties sometimes, and those were the best times of the night. Tonight, the fights are guaranteed.
There's a gold throne behind me. I mean, look at the people filtering in here. City of Weston, we thank you, and you know, we'll keep our heads down, I promise. 8 fights coming your way this evening for Karate Combat Kickback 1, but first tonight, we're going to kick off with something a little bit different for you. It is our pit submission series, 3 submission grappling bouts for you to enjoy and test out this beautiful arena for some modern submission grappling. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into the first of those matches, which is going to be a ladies' open weight match between Helena Crevar of New Wave Jiu-Jitsu and Caitlin Murdock of Pedigo Submission Fighting. Let's go ahead, meet our MC for the evening, Aaron the Speaker, to introduce our competitors.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Listen, I'm here right outside of Asim's mom, President Mom's house right here in Weston. Now, we got an excited crowd out there. Are you excited, crowd? You excited? Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming from the blue trunks, we want to give her a big welcome, our first fighter of the night. Give it up for Caitlin Murdock.
So as we go... So as we go ahead and get the first of our competitors out, this one's the first ever submission grappling match here in the Karate Combat Pit. And Bas, this lends a totally different dynamic. There's no stopping, there's no resets. They are in that thing for the whole match until there's a submission or until the full 12 minutes has expired.
You see, and those are the rules that I like in Jiu-Jitsu, and especially without a gi, the game is going to be a little bit faster. Just like the karate guys, they leave the gi in the dressing room.
Yeah, looking forward to this. This is Caitlin Murdock representing Pedigo Submission Fighting from Mount Vernon, Illinois. Very accomplished black belt. Recently coming off actually competing in the adult division at No Gi Worlds. That's for athletes under the age of 30. She is over the age of 30. She's got a couple of Masters titles, but she decided to go and mix it up with those young guns. Picked up a bronze medal in December at Worlds. So congratulations to her. Interesting matchup for her tonight, going against Helena Crevar, who's a young phenom coming from New Wave Academy. This is going to be a very, very dynamic match. I expect a lot of movement, a lot of pressure from Caitlin. See her husband and partner CJ Murdock
right, we got the one
in the
and
corner
only
there
in the
with
red
her.
trunks. Helena Crevar, everybody.
And now we welcome into the red corner Helena Crevar from New Wave Jiu-Jitsu in Austin, Texas. Student under John Danaher, obviously phenomenal camp. Anyone in Jiu-Jitsu space is well aware of the pedigree that comes out of that gym. There are 3 members of this team competing tonight. You're going to see, of course, Luke Griffith and Dan Manasoiu up later. She's going to kick off the team efforts tonight. Just 16 years old. She has been absolutely tearing it up. And you know what? She's had to step outside of that traditional IBJJF structure in order to get the matches with the more adult, the larger black belts, because at 16 years old, she's constrained by some of the age categories and the belt categories.
16 years old?
268 matches, 4 losses.
You see, I would have had that. I would have had that data, guys, but I didn't get a PDF. I don't get the info. So you guys have the PDF. I didn't get one.
We'll keep you up to speed, sir.
Yeah, do your best.
Wow.
Do your best.
So amazing.
Yeah, she actually competed last week out at the ADCC Long Beach Open, took the 65 kilo women's division and the absolute division by storm, won both divisions, no points scored on her. Pretty clean weekend for her. So this is going to be a very, very interesting match. And you can see the confidence both these ladies carry into this bout. The format tonight is going to be 12 minutes. There are no stoppages, no restarts. If there is not a sub within those 12 minutes, we are going to go to a judge's decision. The judges are going to be scoring on overall attempts at finishing this bout, general intent and pressure. So here's your first bout. It's the open weight fight, Helena Crevar and Caitlin Murdock.
We're already having our first fun of the evening tonight. The production team's freaking out. They said, get that man out of the ring. He's the ref. See, this is a house party, guys.
It's a kickback, right? We're wearing regular clothes.
She goes, get that guy out of the ring.
Okay, bear with us a second, guys. You know, every house party is going to have a few bumps and issues along the way. We're just going to get ourselves square away with the referee here.
Well, we think it's the ref.
It's definitely the ref.
Pretty sure.
Well, just roll with it. He's going out now.
Turns out he wasn't the ref.
So the real question is going to be, what format's this match going to take? I'm kind of leaning towards Helena's going to be pulling guard here, and Caitlin's going to be attempting to pass from the top position. Lots of activity throughout. We know both these ladies are going to have no trouble keeping that pace up for these full 12 minutes. And Bass, I got to say, as a long-time practitioner and fan of jiu-jitsu and announcer for jiu-jitsu, I'm so excited that we finally get to see submission grappling here in the pit. It's something I've been really pushing those of us at Karate Combat to give a go to, and I'm really excited that we get to try it out tonight. Hopefully the fans at home enjoy it, and we have, of course, pitside got Joao and Paolo Miao as well, who are helping us get promoted with the pit submission series this evening.
Yeah, this you started commentating in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? In the submission game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow,
yeah.
that is so cool.
10, 12 years ago, 14 years ago now.
Right,
Long
yeah.
time.
Time flies, buddy.
From that to commercial architecture. It's a major jump for Josh there.
Bit of a shift. You can see that giant gold throne behind us. When we kick off our Karate Combat bouts in a little while, that is going to be occupied by none other than Mr. Rick Ross.
Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping work.
Just one of many celebrities who have told us they're going to be stopping by this evening. So
Oh, they're coming.
we'll,
They're coming.
we'll see. Are they here to see you, Mike?
Well, listen, if I do my job right, they show up. If I don't, I'm fired. So they better show up. Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel, if you're watching this right now, you better show up. You better be here.
Okay, so we are now cleared away with all the officials. Mat side.
So make some noise for our first fight of the evening.
Well, happy to get us underway here. 12 minutes going to go on the clock in this women's open weight submission grappling bout. I say open weight, both these ladies do compete in pretty much the same weight class anyway, but it just meant they didn't have to do any weight cutting. And as expected, Helena pulls guard straight away to that seated position. Expect a lot of pressure passing from Murdock on top. See what approach she's going to take here. Looking for the off balance.
Guys, I need a lot of help here. I need to understand what's happening.
Oh, we got you, Mike. Don't worry.
The opponent is standing. There you go.
To all the casuals watching this on YouTube right now, welcome.
So Caitlin Murdock looking to pass that guard position from the top. She's going for this double unders pass, and she might have fallen into a triangle entry here. You see that scoop grip under the arm. If she can pry that arm free, it's going to be an immediate triangle up over the top for Helena Crevar. And this is a rough start for Caitlin Murdock if she can't keep that arm hidden.
How many guys Karate Combat before? How many people have been Karate Combat before?
Trying to pry it out. You see the
Everyone is new.
flexibility
all
there.
Okay, so we shouldn't have
She's got
any
the
bad
legs up
habits.
around the head here, but Murdock keeping that arm nice and safe. Typically, you would say you don't want your hips higher than your head generally, but in this situation, necessity dictates. Going for double unders again here. Trying to scoop those legs up, slide her way underneath, or possibly transition over the top of them. You see they're slowly making their way towards the edge of the pit there. Of course, if they do hit that pit wall, it's not going to stop them. The clock's going to keep running, so there's no fleeing out of bounds here. Again, looking to go over under on that leg grip.
Yep. Now she got the leg trap though. That's good. Much better.
Well, Crevar threatening the neck here as she looks to sit up. She can get her butterfly hooks in. She might have some purchase here to attack the sweep.
Here we go. Up. So it's easy to flip, but that's gone.
Yeah, she's attacking that arm drag constantly on the far side of that half guard. This is, I have to say, pretty much how I expected the start of this match to go. A lot of attacks from the bottom from Crevar.
This guy, Josh, he's doing too much.
I have so much paper on my desk.
He's got fighter PDFs,
Oh,
architectural
my
blueprints.
goodness.
He's doing everything. The White House is doing. Where did you get those documents, bro?
So Crevar inverting on top here, looking to play that game. It's so... Well, Karate Combat community member Finn the Shoto designed this limited edition t-shirt available in the Karate Combat store now. Go to store.karate.com and get yours now.
Am I wearing it? Is this it?
You are not.
No.
We can
That
get
was
you
the
one,
cooler.
Mike.
That one was cooler.
I want the limited edition.
So we're pulled into closed guard here. What I was going to say is the ability of the bottom player to invert so significantly anytime you try and pass around their legs really makes getting into that space between their elbow and their thigh into that rib cage control very, very difficult. And this is a nice bit of rubber guard here from Helena Crevar. Oh, and she's got a dead orchard here. It's a triangle with both arms in from the top. And this could be very bad for Murdock. She's got to keep her arms hidden here. She's gonna attack the armbar in this in this position. Hips coming in. This is horrible for Murdock. If she cannot keep that grip together.
Yeah, she's going to put in Kimura maybe on the other one. There's two of them, right?
Yeah.
Looking to the side here, working on my talk back, and boom, there's a smash.
You looked away for a second.
I looked at, yeah, because the talk back wasn't, something was going on, but now it's fixed. But we will see it in the replay.
As you can see, we're in a slightly more makeshift production environment than you would be used to seeing Karate Combat in.
Crevar!
Yeah.
So New Wave pick up their first victory of the night. Let's go ahead, get up pit side. Raymond Daniels is with Helena Crevar.
Helena, that was a beautiful, beautiful submission. How does it feel to be the first person in the Karate Combat submission series? How did it feel to set that up?
It feels amazing. I'm really thankful to everyone at Karate Combat, Asim, and my professor John for helping me get into the production. It's amazing event. It was definitely fun going into the pit. It was my first time, different than regular jiu-jitsu mats. So it was amazing. I'm really thankful for the opportunity.
You looked absolutely amazing out there. I noticed that you went to the ground immediately because you wanted to pull her down to the ground with you. Did you feel you had the advantage if you went right away to the ground and then you set it up with a triangle threat?
Yeah, usually I like to sit to the ground, get straight to the action. She was like trying to back away a little bit from my guard, but I kept focused, pulling her in. Finally put her in close guard, and then from there worked on to my figure 4 top lock, and finally got the armbar.
Oh, let's hear it, everybody, for Helena. A beautiful victory for KC Combat 1 Submission Series. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And back to my man, Josh.
Thank you, Raymond. And Helena Crevar notches up the first stop here. We are going to press straight on into our second bout, and let me tell you, this could be a real barn burner. A men's open weight contest here. Let's go ahead and announce these next two contestants, because this is a fun one.
I need a production Wi-Fi.
So let's take a look back at the submission here as we just get our next two fighters ready. Helena Crevar getting it done so quickly that our next two competitors still warming up. So This was the start of the fight, Bas. A lot of passing attempt from Murdock, just trying to get around those legs, but such flexibility in the guard from Helena.
That's it, man. If you're that flexible and that technical, and like here, you know, attacking with that, trying to extend with both arms in, that's Harry, and there's the stretch of the arm. Beautiful armbar, and then she had to always keep more on the other side if she wanted as well.
Yeah, it's one of those submissions where, you know, if it's on quick. Once that grip comes apart and those hips come in, it is game over. Commiserations to Caitlin Murdock, but let's see if New Wave can go ahead and make it 2 in a row here at Pit Submission Series. Hopefully our fighters are ready now, and we'll get this one underway.
Is that a different ref now?
Yes.
Boss, is that how that works?
So this is your next bout. It is an open weight fight between brown belt, multiple-time world champion Luke Griffith and the one and only Wagner Rocha. So you've missed the walkout for Wagner Rocha. He was making his way down to the pit while we were going through the replays. This is Luke Griffith representing New Wave Jiu-Jitsu in Austin, Texas. Of course, he's originally from South Africa, coming off a monster season in 2023. Currently, his submission streak is at 43 matches and 43 submission finishes.
Whoa. 100%, not a bad record.
This guy's flawless. Now, look, he is a bit bigger than Wagner, but Wagner Rocha is as tough as they come. Multiple-time ADCC medalist, the current combat Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu lightweight world champ, a massive pro MMA record as well, and of course he was in the UFC for 4 fights as well. So this is going to be a game one if these guys decide to stay on the feet, which I think they might.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go, Wagner!
So immediately into the middle of the mat. It's rash guard for Luke Griffith and topless for Wagner Rocha. Of course, Wagner, this is effectively a home match for him. His gym, Wagner Rocha Martial Arts, just about 20 minutes down the road in Pembroke Pines here in Florida. You can see the size difference for Griffith, though.
Yeah.
How does that play into things?
I mean, in the wrestling, it's going to be a lot more snap downs for Griffith, right? He can get over the top, he can pull Rocha down. But look, a lot of Rocha's matches, particularly over the last few years, have been very wrestle heavy. So I expect a lot of hands in the face, a lot of heavy collar ties from Wagner as well. But look at that slide-by attempt, and he's on a head and arm here is Griffith.
Talk to me about this, boys.
He's trying to go guillotine in from the front here.
There we go. Preferably 2.
Oh, straight over. Almost into mount. Rocha trying to keep that right knee and elbow connected to fight his way out from here. Oh, lovely back take attempt. Yeah, gets the hook, kicks him over. Coming up on the back is Griffith. Rocha looking to possibly get on the leg here. He's trying to scramble, and he does a good job of defending.
Great control there. Griffith kept keep on top.
Yeah, Wagner Rocha, 41 years old currently, still competing at a phenomenally high level. Only retired really from MMA competition in 2017. See that 12 minutes on the clock here. Bit of deep half guard played by Rocha here as he tries to scramble up on top, but immediately Griffith jumping on that head and arm again.
Same thing right there, Jason.
She's so aware of it.
And you got to give credit, Griffith hunting the back, but just getting a little bit off balance with the scrambliness of Rocha there.
Boss, they seem to be talking to each other. Do you think you know what they'd be saying at this point?
I don't know, man. You know, your mother, man.
Little shit.
Get him angry.
Well,
I
look,
don't know, yeah.
That is exactly the kind of MO for Wagner, is get in your opponent's head, make it scrappy, make it dirty. He'll be talking to him the whole time, you know, just trying to get inside his head a little bit.
It's like the Diaz brothers, but then for BJJ.
Basically.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. That's something I understand.
You know, but what he's got to deal with here in Griffith is someone who's very technically competent, but has insane agility for someone of this weight class. Ironically, of course, though, Griffith not the biggest competitor we're going to have in these 3 submission bouts tonight. That goes, that goes to the 2 units coming up in the next bout this evening.
Is one of the ones coming up the guy that breaks everybody's legs?
I mean, he does do that, yes.
Yes,
Really?
I was talking to him about. He's 22 years old.
And has broken how many legs?
I have no clue, but
A lot.
He's an animal.
So 9 minutes to work here for Luke Griffith. You hear, actually you can see Dan Manasoiu in the corner of Luke Griffith. He's actually going to be competing next, so out here, getting used to the atmosphere, cornering his teammate here.
See, if this was a proper party, they would have had to do keg stands before this before this matchup.
We could suggest it for one of the bouts later.
You know, I was going to, maybe number 2. Hey, Mike had an idea.
Phenomenal set of bouts coming up later for you. Some real heavy hitters on our KC Kickback 1 card. Immediately following this pit submission series. Main event tonight, Joilton Lutterbach and Darren Smith going head to head.
Let's go! There you go!
So a lot of stand-up wrestling here, trying to secure some collar ties. Obviously, we're in an outside event here, Bass. Let's talk about that for a minute. I mean, the humidity starts racking up here in South Florida a little bit.
But thankfully, it's still a little cool, you know? It feels good. He said any favorite techniques? He says, no, whatever he's going to give to me, I'm going to go for. He did not have one.
Oh, and Wagner just managing to escape the corner there. Almost got horizontal running up the backdrop.
Does the humidity hurt or help?
It hurts, really, from an offense perspective, right? You're slipperier, harder to grab.
What about the feet on the ground? Does it create some suction?
No, yeah, this sort of canvas, actually, when it gets wet, it's a little bit tackier, so that should help a lot of the athletes in that regard.
And then leg locks are allowed as well, and it will help with defending the leg lock if your feet are a little moist.
Yeah, I'm going to say one of the things I'm looking forward to seeing play out over time with this pit submission series is the rules are very, very simple. All subs are legal, and the bout doesn't really stop for anything unless there's a submission or an injury, because they have no way of going out of bounds. So hopefully,
or the cops show up. And
well, you know, we're keeping an eye on that very closely. We've got drones flying around, as you may have seen at the start of the event.
Hey, I'm seeing the comments on YouTube. Just a reminder, this is the pit submission series. There'll be 3 of these fights tonight, and then we'll get to the striking. There's some questions going on the YouTube feed right now.
Yeah, we are trialing our pit submission series here, presented by Karate Combat, but all your usual fun and games action is coming up just shortly.
They should know at home, the people we have here for the submissions, these guys are top level rollers here.
Right, it's deceptive. If you may not be familiar with the jiu-jitsu scene, we're trialing it out here tonight, but we went and got some of the best to make this work. And the really interesting thing from the athlete's perspective is they've spent almost no time in this pit. Right? They got here earlier. They maybe had 5 or 10 minutes bouncing around in it. But they've not trained up against the pit wall like this. And even for competitors like Max Gimenis, who we're going to see up in a minute, and Wagner, who have very extensive MMA careers, this is still totally different to a cage wall, isn't it, Bas?
Yeah, no, 100%. And like you said, it can be stopped. You can't get out of bounds. And the rules are the same as with Karate Combat. You fall against the pit, everything is going on, keeps on going. There's no break, no nothing, no different rules when you fall. Everything is the same.
Yeah, now, how much we're going to see the pit wall in usage in these first 3 trial bouts tonight, that remains to be seen, but it's certainly nice to know that either fleeing a submission or fleeing a takedown attempt is not going to be an issue here tonight.
We've got some fired up party goers over here on the right, might need security. A couple guys in the front row there making some ruckus.
Yeah, I might like to see the ref start looking at some stalling calls here, perhaps. Just enforce some more significant grip or takedown attempts here.
These refs need to know we want violence. We want violence. We do not want,
Maybe we do the same and we add some strikes to it.
Well, that will be coming up in about. That'll be coming up soon.
There is a jiu-jitsu format for that.
Yep,
you may see.
Jiu-jitsu. Eddie Bravo puts that on, right?
He does, yeah. Open palm slams mixed with submission grappling. But this has been kind of the MO for a lot of Wagner Rocha matches over the last couple of years. Is try and really play a very grinding game on the feet here. And then, you know, if you get a chance to play a floating guard passing game on top, a lot of pressure, that's what we can expect.
But it's harder for Griffith to take him down because he's so tall. He has to come all the way from the top in order to shoot like a single, double, whatever it is.
That's it. That's why we saw the slide by, we saw the snap down. Maybe we see some foot trips like that, but any traditional kind of wrestling entries on the singles or doubles, such a distance drop for him to try and get under that guard of Wagner's arms.
Yep.
Hey, keep working that. Keep working that. You're starting hard. You got to keep working that. You're going to get it. When you're ready, you got to chase it. Go.
So again, story of this fight so far, Griffith has had, you got to say, the better of the action when they were on the ground. He had the back attempt, he had another back attempt with a couple of scrambles, he's had a couple of takedown attempts. So I've got to say in the judges' favor, Bas,
it will be him.
Very much going towards Luke Griffith here. Wagner looking to play spoiler on that submission streak, though.
I'm thinking I'm just spitballing here, right? I mean, can you imagine if they just allow knees right now as well?
Oh,
beautifully done.
And there you go, a moment of explosion from Wagner Rocha. He gets the double into the outside trip. He's on the back of Griffith. Look at him stretching out here. Wagner Rocha pounces. And Luke Griffith trying to turn and get on top.
Beautifully
and he gets into close guard.
Oh, it's been one of my favorite escapes. I love that one.
Good work from Luke Griffith to escape, but what a moment of explosion from Rocha. That's going to notch him up some points on the board.
It does, but you know, now he's on the bottom, and it's half guard. It's not like he's in the guard.
Right, and there's, you know, there's about 30, 40 pounds difference in the weight here, so expect Rocha to really lean on him.
Lean on him, the floating rib. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, you can slam.
You can slam.
Of course, I've got to say, Luke Griffith has been doing a lot of IBJJF competition where slams like that are not a legal move.
Yeah.
So I just wonder if in his mindset there,
his reflexes.
Yeah. But let me tell you, you know, when you think of the karate combat bouts that we have in this pit, we have some slam knockouts. Like this is not a mat surface you want to get planted on particularly.
Yeah, it's a little more tough.
It's pretty firm.
Than a normal jiu-jitsu match. Now let's see what he can do here, Griffith, in less than 2 minutes. Can he keep his 100% submission?
Yeah, he doesn't want to let this head and arm position go. He's over the top of Rocha. He tries to snap him down. Oh,
he would go down to 98% if he doesn't get it done.
You got some sweatiness, some fatigue, some big heavy breaths from Griffith there, sucking in this dense, wet Miami air.
And again, you see, like knees to the body would be really good to set up takedowns and set up moments. I'm just throwing ideas out. Not to the head. I wouldn't do that. Just
so
the body.
Rocha was looking for some inside head position in the stand-up there, and he feints another shot.
They look like two rams right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can see fatigue starting again. Scores a takedown with that outside trip once more.
How's that going to count?
Yeah, it absolutely will do. Griffith, I think, very heavily fatigued here. Rocha weighing in on this knee shield half guard. Well, frees the knee shield now, and he's going right to smother choke.
Yep.
So what he's doing, and into rape choke position here.
Is he able to actually choke him like that?
It's really going to be a distraction. It's going to turn Griffith's head away. That's going to keep him from turning into Rocha.
When does that become illegal?
It doesn't really.
You can just choke
yeah,
the shit out
if you
of the
squeeze the trachea, you've got a problem. But in this rule set, you can smother and you can put pressure on the arteries that way.
What about eye
Absolutely
gouges?
not.
No. Same as the biting, Mike. 15 seconds.
Dancing around the pit wall.
Wow, great control by Rocha there.
Yeah, and Rocha passes to side control here in closing seconds. This is going to be a very close end to this fight. Rocha playing the clock game right to the end there. Look at that drone shot for the house party. Well, Rocha thinks he's done enough. It's going to go to the judge's decision over who pressed the action the most. Rocha, the second half of that bout, 2 big takedowns and the guard pass and the back control. You've got to figure, Bas, that probably cancels out the work that Griffith did early on.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, that's a Wagner win. Not that I would know, but it seemed like he was more productive.
That is experience playing into the rule set there for you, boss.
That was nice. That was nice.
Just a reminder, folks, as we get ready for some replays. Oh, Cyborg's pit side as well. Surprisingly, a lot of fight sports here supporting Wagner tonight. So just a reminder, folks, KC Kickback 1. As you expect, the Karate Combat matches are going to be getting started really short. Lee, we've got one more pit submission series bout coming your way, just to get the action started here tonight.
Just a warm-up.
Yeah, just a warm-up for the striking action coming a bit later this evening. Yeah, let's take a look at some of the replays from that match. Some good scrambles when they did hit the ground there. So there we go, Wagner getting pushed back, having to scurry around the pit wall. In on the double, head in the middle of the chest, that outside reap comes in.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Technique started to kick in also with Griffith.
That's it.
That's why he's got that.
The turn away to try and Granby, and Rocha was able to pounce on that back position.
Now he's going to push him to the right. Oh, he was just good about to roll into him.
Yeah, so again, in on that underhook. Nice outside reap.
Beautiful, I love that.
And you know, Bas, how much does it just experience and fight IQ and playing into the rule set work to your advantage in a match like this? You know, he wound the clock down until it was time to pounce.
It's everything, and the stamina was also on his side. You know, and I think as soon as Griffith started to really get fatigued, it was just harder for him to stop the game now.
A lot of support here for Wagner. As I mentioned, his gym just about 20 minutes down the road here towards Miami. He gets a word there with President of Karate Combat, Asim. Thanks to him, and of course to his mum for letting us take over his house here this evening.
Both getting arrested tonight, let's be honest. Both getting arrested, both going to jail.
Okay, we've got a very quick break coming up, and then we're going to be back with the last bout from our pit submission series. It is in the super heavyweight division. Stay with us. That's coming up next, followed immediately after by Karate Combat Kickback 1.
Go.
Well, welcome back to Karate Combat, the Kickback 1. We have got one more pit submission bout coming your way, and it is time for the heavyweights. It's Dan Manasoiu and Max Gimenis. Let's go ahead and introduce these two fighters.
And ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel Manasoiu.
So,
oh, that's him. That's the leg breaker. This guy's supposedly broken like 1,500 legs or something. He's like smashed 12 fibias.
You know what? We'll go with that, buddy.
Something like that. I heard they told me a whole story about him yesterday. He's like the scariest guy on the planet.
Yeah, Dan Manasoiu from New Wave in Austin, Texas. Extremely prolific heavyweight competitor. He's been winning a lot of matches lately, a lot of ADCC Opens, a vet from ADCC 2022.
Massive guy.
Yeah, really dangerous, extremely good with the control pressure, a lot of smother choking. Just an all-around nasty guy to to have on either your legs from the bottom position or on top of you trying to pass your guard. It's a rough night if you're under this guy.
And he walked in with Helena, the other winner.
All the same
winning
team.
Fighter. Oh yeah, amazing. It's a winning team. That's a scary guy.
And he's 22.
22.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, Max Santos Gimenis.
And so we welcome Max Gimenis down towards the pit here.
This guy's giant too, right?
He absolutely is. He originally from Rio, he currently makes his home in Germantown, Maryland, running his gym Culture Jiu-Jitsu up there. Again, prolific competitor, started judo at 10 years old before moving into Jiu-Jitsu.
You know, boys, something we didn't think about. We may be dealing with a little bit of an insect problem here tonight. Does anybody have mosquito spray by chance?
I might need some.
Yeah.
Not something you usually think of for a combat sports scenario.
Yeah. So, outstanding competitor in the super heavyweight division. You know, the times this guy has lost, it is to the very, very best. The likes of Felipe Pena, the likes of Victor Hugo, the likes of Cyborg, who's pitside tonight as well. He's also got a pro MMA record of 3-1. Very, very prolific competitor all around in multiple disciplines. But to be honest, it's a big ask for him tonight, I think, up against a specialist like Dan Manasoiu.
The leg breaker.
The wall is up there to win.
Break his leg. Oh, see, he's already trying to break his leg.
So collar ties here. You can see the towering 285 pounds.
What?
Yeah, 6'7", 285. Nice big Uchimata off the whizzer. Looks to get on the single. Trying to bring that up, works his way to the back. Uchimata attempt for Gimenis now, and he does a great job of turning back into Manasoiu. Again with the whizzer and the throw. Hopping through, he's going to roll in on a leg potentially. That is over 500 pounds of a human being heading towards the pit wall there.
Was at the observation deck of the World Trade Center.
Is that what he's asking for?
No. 2016. It was the new
So
one.
half guard here for Manasoiu. We've seen him play this guard position quite frequently in matches. Looking to get a bite on that far arm as well.
What do you think that's for?
Gimenis hopping up and over, using the wall there to scoot his legs up and away. You know, that's just one of the aspects of trying to get some of these submission bouts into the pit. We really don't know how this pit wall is going to affect matches in certain positions, and it's going to take some time and some experience for that to play out.
It's nice, though. I like it a lot, because now nobody can be out of bounds.
Yeah, that's really the biggest thing,
restart.
right? We're not having to stop matches for submission attempts where somebody flees, they roll out of a heel hook, and they keep rolling. They keep going.
Yep.
It looked like he used the wall right there to get out of that.
Yeah, vaulting up and over. Manasoiu looking for that butterfly guard briefly, but back to a loose half guard here. Sits up into seated guard. Let's see what Gimenis' passing style is going to be here as he goes head to head. Oh, trying to sprawl out on that bottom leg here, and Manasoiu trying to use that knee to lever him up on top. Big wide step around from Gimenis. Again, Manasoiu accepting this seated guard position here.
Yeah. Really, I was like, hey, we gotta stay for the end.
And you know, Bas, beating that knee shield, very, very tricky at times.
And it's the only thing they do, so it's very hard.
Yeah, obviously MMA, you know, you're well aware you can just sit on that bottom half guard leg and throw some strikes to open it up, but doesn't quite work that way here in the modern jiu-jitsu game. Manasoiu looking to strip some grips, maybe get some wrist control.
Show me that cast, that's like part. Take your whole body and you go to the left. I'll show you that.
Very slow pace here, which is probably fair given the size of these two. We saw what happened with Griffith and Wagner. You know, fatigue over 12 minutes in this open Miami setting. You know, it really starts to play havoc with that cardio.
For somebody new to this, is there a benefit to being either in the upper or lower position? I'm sure there's a benefit to both, correct?
Yeah, so they both have different things they're looking for. Obviously, that top position, he's looking to get past the legs, try and secure a control position that allows him to attack more decisively. If you can get to a control point like this, potentially. Manasoiu, on the other hand, he's looking to try and off-balance his opponent, look for a sweep to come to a top position himself, or try and really isolate an arm or get on a neck for a submission attempt. And that's one of the nice things about, you know, jiu-jitsu, is it means that when you're on the bottom here, you're really not at such a disadvantage as you would be if strikes were involved.
That's why this is such a great sport for women.
Yeah, from a self-defense perspective, nothing better.
And do some people prefer to be in a bottom position
Oh, yeah.
to a top?
So we hit later right away. She was
Got
right away
down
pulled
into
her
it.
in. Yep.
Yeah, and you know, the knock on people pulling guard, right, is a lot of people think when people pull guard, it means they can't wrestle or they can't take the fight down. It's not necessarily the case. It's just the way they prefer to play the rule set they're playing at the time. You know, everybody you see pull guard can still do the wrestling. They can still do the takedowns. It's just that's the style they choose to implement in that particular rule set.
Okay.
But yeah, slow pace to this one. Perhaps it's time for the ref to call for a stalling penalty. See Gimenis just getting around the legs, but big post here. And can he settle into side control? Manasoiu not looking too bothered though. He allows himself to get flattened briefly here. Looking to perhaps bump his hips out. He's going to try and create some disalignment in the spine of Gimenis. Knock that head to one side, allow him to get some frames in and create some space. There we go, posts over. Gimenis trying to jump to the back here. Well, Manasoiu inverting underneath. Gimenis steps out.
That's got to be completely new for them. You know, like when you have that wall behind you, the 45-degree angle.
Yeah, you think you're fleeing, but you're really just stepping into another leg entry.
Oh, yeah, big ball.
You know, I think obviously that when you look at the size of Gimenis, Manasoiu is a big guy, but so is Gimenis, and the energy it takes to really go for something decisive from this bottom position, you know, it's going to be substantial. The last thing you want to do is have to carry that weight and then lose it in a scramble and get flattened out again.
Most of the time, shorter, stockier, it will give you an advantage in grappling at least. It's, you know, shorter limbs, more compact. You would think on close distance with the longer limbs of his opponent, Daniel, you'd think, okay, maybe he can go. But then again, thinking then, it's a different animal.
Yeah, I mean, Gimenis is doing a good job of sprawling very, very low on that bottom leg. He's not allowing Manasoiu to get underneath him all that much, which is what would facilitate some more attacks, or at least allow Manasoiu to off-balance Gimenis more. But we're past the halfway point here. There's just over 5 minutes left on the clock. And I'd really like to see the ref call for, perhaps bring them back to a stand-up.
Listen, you got to roll into this stuff. It doesn't just start as a rager of a party. This is an art form here. We watch this, we settle in, we loosen up a little bit.
Right,
and we're about 5 minutes away from violence. The violence is coming.
We've got some
the bloodshed, Rick Ross. Every day I'm hustling. That's
will
coming.
be blood.
There will be blood, but we gotta ease into it, boys.
Trust me, with the gloves we're using tonight, there will absolutely be some blood and violence. But we're getting warmed up here. The alcohol is flowing.
Yeah, people are this is like the cocktail of the evening. People are getting warmed up a little bit.
An aperitif, as you will.
Yeah, a little bit, you know, a little bit more art form into the drink. Then later we'll get into the dirty shit.
We're just gonna
Boss
stop.
is excited. Yeah, Boss.
He's like, bring on the mixing and the crossfade. So Gimenis again, and he looks for a wrist lock here.
Yeah. That's funny.
Isolating that elbow, trying to get that wrist lock on Manasoiu, and Gimenis again settles into this top position, and I've got to say, this is all time of control on top for Gimenis. It's not been particularly pretty, but it's getting the job done right now. Turning the legs of Manasoiu away from him, that's going to stop the young man from turning into him, and he's looking to work to a north-south choke potentially here.
That's my position. My whole game is right there, side control.
you know, it's a tricky one. I think if you'd asked a lot of people in the jiu-jitsu community, hey, how do you think Team New Wave is going to do tonight? They'd say, look, really, odds better than not, they walk away with 3 wins. But it's really not looking that way right now as Manasoiu struggles to get out from underneath Gimenis here. And he's only got 3.5 minutes left to work and try and turn the judges in his favor.
Man, I would suck at this, dude. I would be so bad at this, man.
It's one of these things in the beginning, you know, it's very hard to find the click, and then suddenly it goes, and you say, oh, wow.
I kind of get it.
And then it starts it, and,
Yeah,
and then it becomes the best game ever.
Typically when you learn to breathe with someone else on top of you and not to panic. Yeah, that's when it really switches for people.
Everybody's dead tired. Within 2 minutes, you're gassed because you're breathing at all the wrong moments. You're flexing the whole time so you don't give your belly space to breathe. Then a good guy will lay on your floating rim the whole time. That's where the diaphragm is located, so you can't really inhale.
So again, looking to go north-south choke potentially as Gimenis walking that arm up over. And Manasoiu has got some work to do here.
Yeah.
He's not being decisive in trying to create space at all at this point.
Max has got both legs intact. 0 broken legs so far in this match. I was promised broken tibias at least. Maybe femurs.
Now again, looking to try and work on that wrist lock.
He's going for it the whole time.
Crafty work from the man from GFT.
You're losing. Do something.
Manasoiu looking to turn in here. Easy work for Gimenis to just move around on top. And the problem for Manasoiu here is just that little bit of movement and then settling again is making it so much easier for Gimenis to conserve energy by just dancing around loosely on top.
And Gimenis is constantly floating, keeping the control. Taking his time. Blink his eye. Did you see that to his corner?
Yeah, a bit of knee on the ribs here as well.
What do you think his corner's saying to him right now? Tighten up somewhere or something like that?
I think he's saying just more of the same.
Just keep doing what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, look, from a rule perspective, he's well ahead on the judges' scorecards. There's no reason for him to try and force the action particularly, other than to be more entertaining. But right now he's looking to chair sit and take the back of Manasoiu. He's got to come up on mount here.
Okay, now he's going to go for leg right away. I was going to say he wanted to, but he missed it.
And that was good work from Gimenis. He saw the danger of Manasoiu coming up on top, engaged those giant legs and just leg pressed Manasoiu back down to the mat. I think fatigue has got the better of the young man from Austin here.
Looking for side
11 minutes
here.
Absolutely, well done, Mike.
Mike.
Got a point for you.
Look at that.
Mike, I promise I'm going to get you there, buddy. I'm going to get you loving jiu-jitsu over the course of 2024,
Listen,
I promise.
I love it.
So into the closing minute here in the last of our pit submission series bouts. 8 bouts of Karate Combat Kickback 1 coming your way immediately following this submission series debut.
Take a chance. I will go at least try to go for a submission.
Right, might as well at this point. 30 seconds. Oh, well, he's got, going head and arm into the mount position now. You know, and I'd be really interested to talk to Manasoiu after this and see what happened to him, because this is not the sort of performance we're used to seeing from this young man. Looking to march, he sees walking that left arm up, making contact with his hand to the ground, allows him so much more leverage and pressure to try and isolate that right arm of Manasoiu. But time's going to expire here, and I'm sorry, Mike, you're not going to get your broken tib fib today.
Dang it.
I think it's going to be a pretty decisive win.
Max had already won with that beard of his. Great beard on Max.
And a whole host of influencers and social media folks starting to fade in. The Island Boys.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Have showed up just behind us here. They're going to be enjoying some of the action pit side tonight.
Dang way, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
And Dan Manasoiu is struggling.
Yeah, I saw that.
To get back up here.
What's going on?
Is there a chance the leg breaking has come back to him?
Well, I mean, look, I think there's definitely a fatigue accident. Maybe on one of the takedowns, he jarred an ankle or a knee. That wouldn't surprise me, and that would really explain. Yeah, I think that might be what it is. Yeah. I think one of the takedown scrambles, he perhaps might have busted a leg or a knee here, and he's actually didn't notice a cut opened up under his eye as well.
You want a ladder to climb out?
I mean, there were some pretty heavy exchanges of Uchimatas at the start of this bout.
Yeah, with a weight like that, anything can happen.
So while Dan Manasoiu gets situated pit side, let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming up the rest of tonight. This is Karate Combat, the Kickback 1.
Genius idea. Karate Combat party at your house. Check it out. High-level strikers, punching and kicking and side kicks, backyard. We're gonna be here. People screaming, turning here, front kick to face, knockouts in your backyard.
Stop. Awesome. You're 33 years old. Have a party in your own house.
KC Kickback 1 at my mom's house with the living legend, Rick Ross. In the main event, we got Joilton Lutterbach with a record of 40-9, a PFL vet facing Darren Smith, a hungry, angry Bellator vet, and they'll be fighting for a contract in our main event. In the co-main event, we have Saidyokub, and if you don't know, not only is he a UFC vet, but you saw his last fight last month. Absolutely vicious striking, amazing technique standing up, and unbelievable ground and pound on the floor. I'm Peter Caballero, a top 10 ranked fighter in the country, and that is your co-main event.
Rick Ross? Really?
I promise, Mom, he's coming.
Sorry, I had my hands off. What am I doing? So let's go ahead and get a word with our winner, Max Gimenis.
Max, that was a heck of a fight. You guys enjoy that fight out there? Max, you were two big guys rolling around. What's your strategy going into this?
Want to play on top, take him down. Unfortunately, get on a scramble, and I land on top, and I'm able to play my game and get closer, and able to pass his guard a couple times. My goal is just find the back, but unfortunately, he's too big. It's hard to make a return, you know, and he knows what he's doing too to defend. But that's the strategy: play top game, smash, and find the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Max Gimenis, everybody.
You'll never believe it.
So let's take a quick look at the replays from that last pit submission series bout. It was the exchange of Uchimatas at the start here. Manasoiu hunting that takedown attempt, and I wonder where that injury to his leg occurred. Here he goes, he hops through, and I wonder if it was on one of these takedowns. But that's a lot of weight falling down on top of you. And that was really the story of this bout. Gimenis able to pass a couple of times. Manasoiu, the injury clearly prohibiting him from doing anything meaningful in that bottom position.
I hope it's nothing bad.
Seeing the leg breaker limp out of here is a wild turn of events. I hope he's okay. But just after all the talk at the beginning of that fight about broken bones,
You feel a little bit
I
unsatisfied.
feel terrible. Well, I feel terrible because I don't know if I manifested that in the opposite direction.
Okay, I'll blame it on you, Mike. So that about does it for the pit submission series. Look, Bass, I think we can be fairly honest and upfront here. Not the most exciting bouts that perhaps showcase the format here in the pit. We're always happy to try stuff. It's one of the things at Karate Combat that makes us so unique is our ability to try different things, implement rule changes, that sort of thing. We'll go ahead, we'll dissect that afterwards, and we'll see, you know, what happens with bringing back some more grappling next time. But always worth the shot.
Always worth the shot, and especially with the talent, the amount of talent. That was maybe also, it was such a high level, it was so close together. Sometimes that gives you fights like this, except of course for Helena. She did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, but the
that was a
atmosphere...
nice little pull-off.
The atmosphere really starting to hot up here.
It's turning into a party.
It absolutely
and
is.
we haven't even started yet. Wait till the violence starts. Right now, we're at about a UFC 297 level of excitement.
Well,
so
we're gonna hit UFC 300 soon.
We're off to a little bit of a slower start, but the violence is coming.
What a fight card we have got coming up for you very, very shortly with the Kickback 1. I can see an interview we're just getting set up pit side for you with President Asim. Let's go ahead, and Aaron, the speaker, is with President Asim and the special guest.
Weston, how are we feeling out there? Now listen, I'm here with the amazing President Austin. Since you've taken over, you've had so many viral moments. You were just in Canada. You had a viral moments on ESPN and ESPN MMA, and now you're here back with us, hanging out at your mom's house. Thank you, Mom. It's an amazing time. All these people are having a great time here at Karate Combat. It's a kickback. What's a kickback compared to a Karate Combat numbered fight?
So we wanted to do something different. Las Vegas was huge. If you guys didn't see it, within 3 or 4 days, we reached 30 million views. We're one of the most viewed organizations on the planet, but we wanted to do something different. Everyone was talking to me, they're like, how are you gonna do it bigger? I kinda like this better. I kinda like this vibe better, man. This is pretty awesome, pretty awesome. And the best part about it is, it's at my mom's house, so thanks, Mom, I appreciate that. If you guys see her, please thank her. She's a superstar for this. It's really awesome. So right now we're gonna kick off our fights, and to give you guys the background of what's happening here. These guys are fighting for a contract. These guys wanna fight, they wanna get multi-fight deals for Karate Combat. Based on their performance, they will have a multi-fight deal that will get them active this year and get them to that world champion status that they want. Our special guest, Dean Thomas, is here. If you don't know, my man Dean Thomas, UFC fight analyst, one of the greatest fight analysts on the planet. I brought him here as a guest to help analyze these fighters to see if they're ready to fight in the best organization for striking on the planet. Mr. Dean Thomas.
Karate Combat is in the motherfucking house! Make some motherfucking noise! Yeah! Y'all ready to see some ass kicking? Me too. Hopefully one of these motherfuckers get a contract tonight.
Let's go, guys. So get ready to find out who our next superstar is. Let's go. First fight's up.
Ladies and gentlemen, get up for President Awesome, everybody. Thank you so much. Now we got our fights coming up in just a bit. We got DJ Nasty in the building. DJ Nasty, throw me a little bit of music. I know we got Rick Ross coming in a bit, but right now, it's a house party. Let's party.
Well, it's going to be a fantastic night of Karate Combat action here tonight. We've got 8 bouts coming up your way. Let's take a look at some of the drone shots of the neighborhood that we have taken over here just outside Miami. We are cramming, I think, well over 1,000 people into this house party. And, you know, this is a fairly dense suburban neighborhood we're in, Bas. And we are the only ones lit up right now.
Oh, it's cars everywhere. They actually drove these people in so that could park outside here, outside the resort, I call it, because it's a beautiful place here, but yes, it's packed.
I mean, one of the things I've got to say is, did President Asim and his mom at least invite the neighbors to come hang out?
They did. That's the first thing I said. You gotta invite them, because once they're here, they can't complain. They're actually not gonna complain. Give them a few drinks. Everyone's happy.
Let's go and take a look.
We have a tour.
Yeah. We're going to give you a tour of what it takes to get in the house party here.
Let's see what we got here. We got the step and repeat here for the Instagram models. I actually saw a couple porn stars, believe it or not. Probably took some pictures with Bob, the knockout guy.
The knockout
guy. They got a
guy.
little welcome champagne there for you as you step up. Real nice touch, a little bit of luxury. You got the Latinas in the front welcoming people.
You keep going, Mike.
I'm going to let you go, Mike. You do that, buddy.
This is where all the action happens.
We got the metal detector here for safety. We got plenty of security guards. We got the front foyer here. You know, we got a little, we got one of the best, Miami's best boxers right there, a youngster. Kickback one on the wall, always brand, always plug. Got the back doors open for flow, plenty of egress, plenty of emergency exits. We got moms, we got dads. My girlfriend is in this crowd somewhere right now with all this testosterone. I hope someone's keeping an eye on her, to be honest.
I should point out, this is a lovely little drone we've got flying around
This is
here.
amazing.
Wow, I love that. And look at the full moon. You guys can't tell, but there's a beautiful full moon, and that means the fights are going to be great.
So look, we've got 8 bouts coming this way tonight. We've got some absolutely amazing athletes coming up. And Bas, let's talk about the fact that all these guys, apart from one of them, have not fought on Karate Combat before, and they're all fighting for contracts.
that's the only thing you have to say. It's like almost saying that when you win, you're going to make quadruple your money. What are you going to do? You're going to freaking win. You want to win. And I think that's why this show is going to be great. I think there's going to be a lot of violence. Everybody wants to put themselves on the map. We talked to them. We said, hey, listen, if you're good, that's great. If you also have a personality, that will be great. But please don't fake it. Please just let it ride. Don't be that complete different person. Let it come naturally, and let's see what happens. And everybody looked stoked. I mean, the first fight that we're going to have in a little bit, I mean, that fight by itself, we're looking at, Mr. Melendez.
Jose Ferreri and Luis Melendez.
This guy's got over 300 Taekwondo matches. This guy designs, what is it, submarines.
Navy submarines.
Navy submarines. Then teaches the people how to freaking, what do you ride them? What do you do? Boat them?
Drive them.
Drive them.
You drive them.
You drive them in the water, through the water. You see, but I mean, it's unbelievable the kind of talent that we're going to see. And these guys are smart on top of it as well, which is something that you normally don't see in martial arts.
Bas, we should highlight, right, the guys tonight are competing for a contract, but a win doesn't guarantee you a contract here at Karate Combat.
That's
right. We care about your performance. We care about your ability to put on an exciting and entertaining bout, to be dynamic, and to get the job done.
And get the job done. And then, if you're in a super exciting bout, and both these guys were super exciting, don't worry. I mean, the person who's losing, if it's a very close fight, he'll probably get a contract as well. But as George said, it needs to be spectacular.
Yeah, and here's one of the things. I'm going to let you in on a secret as we get a fantastic overhead shot from our drone there. Wow, what a setup that is.
Right here.
We're right there.
In the top corner there.
We are plan north.
North.
So, look, I'm going to let you in on a secret, right? One of the founders of Karate Combat said to me, he's like, no one in this league is going to go undefeated. They know that a loss does not mean the end of it. They don't mind if you lose. They care that you come to fight, they care that you step up, and that you take on the best competition. There's no gimme fights.
There's no gimme fights. And this is kind of makes me think back all the way back in 93, 92, when the K1 championship started, top fighting. And also these guys, you would see a guy lose, but then he comes back the next year and he wins the whole freaking tournament again. And that's exactly what we have here at Karate Combat. These guys are high-level karatekas. I mean, we had already amazing fighters coming from the outside, got beaten by karatekas. And everybody said, oh, that's not going to happen. It happened. So yes, karate's here to stay, and it's only getting better because a single one of them is cross-training as well now.
Have we talked about the rule change?
Oh. We have not talked about the rule change.
I'm here to
Wait, I've just got to point out, sorry, we were talking over the top of it. That is Muhammad Ali's wife, who is here pitside, enjoying some of the striking action. I mean, like, what can you say?
Oh, I'm going to meet her. I have to meet her.
And Frank Sinatra's son-in-law, apparently, as well. I don't really know how to deal with that level of celebrity going on right now.
I gotta go there. I never met Muhammad Ali. I wish I did. I feel so bad about it. Next best thing, it's his wife. So I'm gonna say hi to her a little
So look,
bit.
Mike, you bring up an interesting point. I'll tell you at home, we're just waiting on some of the ambulances to get resituated. Obviously, fighter safety is paramount. Commission will not let us continue without having those medical procedures in place. So we're just getting those squared away for you. We're underway with our Kickback One bouts very, very shortly, but we should touch on this rule change. And it was one of those fantastic implementations of our Dao Karate token system.
Yep.
A rule change was proposed by President Asim that, hey, the 5-second ground and pound gets replaced with an unlimited timer on the condition that you are continuously trying to knock your opponent out.
And who doesn't love that? So the only way for somebody to stop getting hit is by either lugging him up or pulling him inside, But, if the fighter is on top, stays on his feet, and he just dances around like Raymond Daniels would really do that, walking around, using the pin, doing all that kind of stuff, this fight might end on the ground.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see if that increases the amount of ground and pound finishes that we see. And, of course, I mentioned the Karate token. You can go ahead, download the Vote Live iOS app on iOS and Android, and get your allocation of Karate tokens and start getting ready to play up-only gaming at our next event, which we might have a sneak preview of a little bit later. But with regards to this rule change, we were able to put that as a vote to all of the token holders. Everybody who had tokens was able to say, hey, I like the idea of this, let's try it. No, I don't. Controversial, but it passed by a super majority.
Yep.
of token holders wanting to see us try this unlimited ground and pound rule. Mike, what do you think?
Which is a change from 5 seconds, which they had in the previous fights. I think it's a great rule change. I think taking away the ability to ground and pound into some sort of, you know, end of fight was an issue, and I think giving them the ability to get back to that and stick with it until the fight's either over or there's some sort of other outcome is the right play, as opposed to breaking it up.
Yeah, I mean, as much as we like that classic kind of idea of, hey, it's that one kill shot on the ground to take down the one blow, that doesn't really happen in real life. No. Like, actual fighting is a little bit scrappier. But we wanted to give the fighters the opportunity to utilize that empty hand and be relentless in seeking that finish.
Yeah, when the very first time Raymond Daniels was fighting for us, he was in the corner. The corner of his opponent was in the corner. The head of his opponent was in the corner. And he just walked around on the pit wall and started attacking him from the other side. So guys like that who know how to use the wall and then dancing around your opponent while raining down strikes and different strikes. Hammer fists are okay now as well, by the way. So now we got hammer fists, normal strikes, hooks, we got it all.
I do want to say one more quick important note. For people watching at home right now, my seat is much shorter than these guys' seats. I am taller than both of them. They are tougher than me, but I'm taller than both of them, and they gave me a short seat to try to screw me up.
So, Mike, I'm just getting told that we've got another interview coming up for you. Aaron, the speaker, is pitside with Ben Uncle Champ.
That's right, Josh. I'm here with Brian Duran. Brian, listen, I know you got a fight coming up next week, bare knuckle champion. How does it feel to be here at Karate Combat, seeing this in a backyard, and for the exhibition to win a...
I think that's pretty dope, man. I've never seen an event like this, especially in the backyard, you know. I heard there's a lot of good fights. That's the reason I came. I got one of my teammates, you know, Reggie. He's fighting over here. I know he's going to smash some, so I'm just excited to see what Karate Combat got for us tonight.
I appreciate it, Brian. Go enjoy the fights, man. Good luck on your next week. Get it, champ. Now, listen, I'm not done yet. Hold on. We got the Island Boys in the house. Island Boys, listen, I know you guys are fighters. I see the social media, y'all fighting all the time, man. And I know y'all like to... How's it feel to see a house party with a fight in it?
Oh, enjoyable. I like it. It's amazing. This is a great atmosphere. Love it. Environment, I love it. I heard you're a fighter yourself.
Words, that's it. I'll be fighting. Need to be that for doing that. And they knocked me out.
I thought you was.
I'm just interviewing. You guys enjoy the fight. Enjoy it, all right?
Thank you so much. You got anything you want to ask us?
Right now, tell when they got lined up for Island Boys.
Hey man, hey, the Island Boys gonna train and we're gonna start fighting soon. We're gonna take over kick.com. I'm telling you. Kick.com, Island Boys.
We'll see you later. Karate Combat, all the celebrities in the house. More celebrity news coming up.
So, as you've seen, a lot of folks packing in here tonight at Asim's mom's house. We do apologize for the medical delay here. We do, of course, have to abide by fighter safety protocols.
What's going on here? Explain to me, where is the ambulance? Where's the ambulance?
Yeah, I think the issue is we've obviously probably had to use one of the ambulances, and the other one is not situated.
What is it? There needs to be an ambulance on call.
Yep.
All the time, just in case there's an emergency.
Yeah, typically we always have 2 ambulances on site. That's pretty standard for any event. In the event that one has to be used, there's still another one present. But I'm hearing that both our ambulances have been used so far.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
I am not.
You know what? At least it's behind us. It's like the big rainfall came. That means they cannot fall down anymore.
The next 8 fights are going to go flawlessly.
They didn't even start hitting each other yet. How are the ambulances? When they start hitting each other, they're going to need a drone or something to drive.
Would you believe this is the 2nd time in my entire broadcasting career this exact scenario has happened? That's it. Only twice.
Yeah.
Tonight being one of them. Look, guys, the quality, let's talk, look, all these guys who are fighting for a contract here tonight, they're not newcomers, right? Like, the experience that a lot of these guys have is absolutely phenomenal. You look at our main event, Joilton, Lutterbach, and Darren Smith, 25 and 13, 38 and 10. Like, this is a ridiculous amount of fight IQ and multidisciplinary experience that these athletes are bringing into the pit tonight. I mean, the type of person who now wants to fight in Karate Combat is going to the moon.
Exactly. But the Lutterbach, when you go on him, you know, I mean, the amount of fights that he has indeed, he did also bare knuckle boxing and kickboxing and Thai boxing and MMA. And then you start counting, you go like 70, 75, 80 matches.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, yeah, the guy has a bit of experience, I would say.
Absolutely. And of course, you know, this is going to be a very big year for Karate Combat. Vegas back in December was a phenomenal show for us at KC 43. You got the kickback one tonight. And Bas, we're happy to announce that next month, KC 44, Mexico City.
Whoa! Viva Mexico!
Oh man, Guapo looking forward to that.
February 23rd, we are going to be in Mexico City. It's the day before the UFC hits Mexico City as well, so very happy to be there with the rest of the fight fans in Mexico for that event. Can't announce any of the fights yet for you because they're very hush-hush, but I promise you KC 44 is going to be hitting with a bang to kick off the rest of our 2024. Loudmouth in the house, bringing support from the crypto community for the Karate Token and our DAO organization here tonight.
Well, they started partying early. You got a whole big night coming.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Tell me.
What if there's a fight in the crowd that is potentially more, and I doubt it, but more exciting than the fight in the pit?
I don't think it's going to happen.
Do we just simply turn our chairs around and just start commentating that fight?
I am down for that.
I'm down for that, but as long as the people at home can also see it, you know, so our commentating matches.
We have a drone.
Yeah.
So we just send the drone, and the issue is, unfortunately, we don't have ambulances. We need ambulances. We probably need more
for the crowd fight. We don't need.
We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen.
Aaron, the speaker, has popped in with another interview for us. He's got an AEW wrestler pitside tonight as well.
That's right, Josh. I got an AEW wrestler right here. We got the judge in the house, baby. What's going on? Listen, I know you're used to having stadiums and everything you got going on. What's it like to see a fight in a house like this?
Hey, this is a dope experience. You know, you got good vibes, good energy. Everybody's out here having a good time. They're putting on some fantastic fights. It's explosive and dynamic. I'm like, damn, this is fire.
You're trying to get in the ring. You're like, hold on, give me my workout. Let
me jump in. Let me get active. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here.
You're the judge. What do you judge this 1 to 10?
11. Right now it's 11. The fights have been fired. Hey, my boy Reggie, the Black Dragon, about to show up, and then it's about to be lights out because he's as advertised.
I've been watching Reggie on social media. He lifting all the way to the end of the fight.
Hey, Reggie's built for this, man. That's a superhuman right there, yo. Rolled around with him before, and he's just different. You know what I'm saying? He comes with it, and I'm excited to see this fight.
You heard it from the judge right here. Back to you, Josh, Boston, Mike.
Yeah,
Man,
thank you, Aaron.
The cast of characters behind me right now. You got the Island Boys. We got Bradley Martin rolling in here.
Oh, yeah?
Esteemed bodybuilder Bradley Martin right here. This is I don't know who invited these people.
I mean, I'm happy to see them keep coming.
I'd like to see Bradley Martin is 260.
Well, you know what?
260 pounds.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Bradley Martin in that pit.
He's been doing a lot of social media videos lately with jiu-jitsu guys and MMA guys.
Yep.
A lot of contention around, how does mass and size play in versus the technique? Yeah, Bass has probably got some thoughts on that.
Yeah, I fought guys like that, big guys like that. My last guy was 265 and it was 2'8". But it was 4 low kicks and the 3 foul.
See, I would like to hear you say that directly to Bradley. You'll get a chance. He'll come over.
Oh yeah, that's okay. He knows his place as well. Trust me. I'm not going to play his game. It's like, but it's people always talk about it. Say like, okay, if I do I'm going to shoot hoops for Kobe Bryant, right?
Yeah.
And whoever makes 10 first is going to win. Who are you going to put your money on? Right? You're going to put Kobe Bryant.
Put on you.
Yeah, because I knock him out if I play illegal. But I'm going to get smoked. There's no chance. And so all the time that he plays on playing basketball that he's doing, we did with fighting. So, it's, yes, of course you can get hit by a lucky shot or something. For the rest, it's like, dude, it's what we do all day long.
Right.
And it's just very hard. I wouldn't fight any of these. I wouldn't fight with ladies right now.
Bas, you want to talk about cross-disciplinary experience? Reggie Northrup coming up later. We've got, you want to talk about extreme athlete, linebacker?
Yeah. No, he's a specimen, man. And he's also, he's a very energetic guy, a very cool guy, a relaxed guy. I mean, man, he can fight. He can really fight. And the bare knuckle boxing thing is completely for him. I mean, he's feeling great. fight, and now to have him in Karate Combat, I think that's a superstar who's going to get a contract tonight for sure because he's that good.
Okay, so hopefully we're about to get this ambulance situation resolved for you.
If you're watching
Thank you for
right
bearing
now
with
at
us.
home on YouTube and you have an ambulance, a spare ambulance,
Send it to Miami.
Drive that here now, please. Here's Bradley Martin. Make sure you ask him. Make sure you ask him how much he weighs.
I'm happy to tell you, folks, that I've just been told by our production crew that we are good to go. Safety precautions, medical precautions are finally settled pitside. We're happy to get the commission approval to get Kickback 1 underway.
And there he is.
Gonna kick it
The myth, the legend.
So, just so you guys know,
yep,
we had an ambulance get stuck in the grass.
No.
The show couldn't start until they got off the grass, so I called 30 fighters all to the center. We shoved and got this ambulance off the grass just now, so the show continued.
The people,
He's
the people who are fighting tonight were just pushing the ambulance.
No.
He'll take care of that.
My coach team was there, including audience members.
I see.
Shoving the ambulance
Would
out
you
of
ever let Bradley Martin fight in this league?
I'm the most muscle we ever had in the freaking pit in history. Right?
Ask him how much he weighs. Ask him how much he weighs.
I'm honestly like 56 I lost my power.
Guys, thank you for bearing with us. We're ready to get going. As you can see, one of the great things about Karate Combat and the Kickback experience is you can get right down pitside here and even get involved with us in the commentary booth. President Asim's done his work for tonight. We're ready to get going. Let's go ahead and let's get Kickback 1 underway. Whoop, whoop.
Let's go, baby!
Hello and welcome back to Karate Combat, the Kickback 1. We are outside Miami, Florida at this backyard mansion house party. Celebrities abound here. And thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate those of you watching at home sticking with us while we got those safety precautions sorted. But boss, Big Mike, it is now time to get this show underway.
Is it time for violence?
It's time for violence, my friend.
Leg break is coming up, buddy. Leg break is coming up.
We've got ambulances here. It's time for fighting to begin.
Thank you for joining us here, folks. Bass, whole host of extreme athletes coming up now, vying for that Karate Combat contract.
And listen, you tell somebody that he has a chance to, make a move that can really help him forward in life. To go to an organization like this solid, you actually have the contract and you fight well, you stay in the organization, could change your life. And you tell it to this bunch of guys, they want to win. And that's why we're going to see action.
Mike, this is your second Karate Combat show, but we've got something a little bit different here tonight.
Well, I mean, it's just a different vibe. It's outdoor, it feels a little bit more like ferocious and natural. You got trees. Last time, I don't know if you guys remember this, we were in space.
Yeah.
We were in outer space. It's good to be back on Earth, to be out here in the actual elements, to breathe the oxygen. But there's not going to be much oxygen left in someone's lungs tonight because somebody's getting knocked the fuck out.
Let's see who that's going to be. The full fight card, please, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at the action that's coming up at Karate Combat, the Kickback 1. Got some great previews coming up for you. Ferreri, Melendez, Vergara, Nathan Fort, Michael Cora taking on Roland, Dunlap, and of course Akhmadov from Kazakhstan taking on Oliveira. Really fun prelims, and then we get into the meat and potatoes of the main card here this evening at 165. Josh Alvarez and Bowen are going at it. Reggie Northrup, we mentioned him before, extreme athlete taking on Mich-lee. So excited for that bout at 210 pounds. Your co-main event tonight is the return of Kakhramonov from Uzbekistan. Fantastic performance in December. He's coming for that contract tonight against Peter Caballero. And then that main event is, of course, Joilton Lutterbach and Darren Smith. Bass, lots to look forward to.
Lots to look forward to. This is one of those, all these 4 matches on the main card and the first 4 that we have in the prelims. I think everything is going to be exciting. I truly believe so, because, again, contract is on the line.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead, roll this. Thank you for sticking with us. It's time for your first fight here at Karate Combat, the Kickback 1. Luis Melendez and Jose Ferreri.
My name is Luis Melendez. Karate runs in my blood, so this is the place for me.
Jose Ignacio Ferreri Zapata. That's my full name. I know the power that I possess to get it, and now it's just time to prove it.
I'm a dog. I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna kill my opponent. I'm definitely gonna get that win.
Let's go. I'm always going for the kill, and I'm a dog, so I'm here to do it.
Let's get your first bout of the evening underway. Aaron, the speaker, is pitside with your introductions.
Time for your next fighter. Fighting out of the blue trunks, Jose Ferreri.
Only 25% on the odds there.
Yeah.
Is he the biggest dog of the night?
I believe so. I believe so, yes. I mean, his opponent Melendez. It's this guy, like I said before, he had over 300 Taekwondo matches. This guy's been going on and on. Not him, but his opponent.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's why you will see the difference,
So
75%.
Jose
25.
Ferreri is joining us from Uruguay, typically competes at welterweight. Look, really good guy with the kicks, loves the head kicks, extensive amateur record as well. You know, the funny thing for him, he was watching KC on television and thought, you know, it'd be really cool to fight in that organization. And a week later, he got the call to come join us here tonight. You can't ask for more than that, can you?
You see, you visualize it and it will freaking happen. That's how it goes. Yeah, he's going to go for deep kicks to the head. I want to see if he can really pull that off against a guy like Melendez.
Let's go ahead and join Aaron the speaker again to introduce his opponent.
That's right, fighting out of the red trunks. We got the one and only from the USA, Luis Melendez.
And you can
we
see
got Puerto Rico in the house. Puerto Rico in the house.
You can see on the odds there, our token holders favoring him as the 75% favorite in this bout. It's his pro debut. He's got a pretty decent amateur record as well across 9 fights. Of course, a lot of Muay Thai experience, but across that Taekwondo career that he had over 300 bouts. Just an insane amount of experience. Fights out of that southpaw stance as well, Bass. So, you know, something a little different to deal with in that regard as well.
His goal is to be the people's champ, and we'll see how he does tonight, getting the people to rally behind him. He either wants respect or fear. He doesn't care which one it is.
Yeah, national team, junior national team member in Puerto Rico. And he is the first fighter from Puerto Rico to represent in Karate Combat here, bringing in black belts in Ishiryu Karate and Kempo Karate and Taekwondo. So a significant traditional martial arts background is on his side in the pit tonight.
From the Barrio Obrero neighborhood of Puerto Rico.
Man, he was so looking forward to represent Puerto Rico. He said, please make sure that you mention that.
I think we've done him justice there.
Had a big weight cut, though.
Let's go ahead and get our fighter introductions.
Fighters, enter the pits.
Watch. I said that right.
Well, we're just getting the last of the corner provisions.
Josh, you know how it goes.
Red corner, enter the pits. Make some noise for this next fight.
Oof.
Karate Combat Kickback 1 is powered by Hedera.
Boom.
You know,
and a lot of spinning early on from both competitors here.
A little pirouette there.
Yeah, black pants for Melendez, white pants for Ferreri.
You know, I said his neighborhood about as white as I possibly could have. It's Barrio Obrero in Puerto Rico.
So you see that southpaw stance for Melendez.
He's fast.
He's
very fast.
He is quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Bass, extremely well-rounded individual. He's an electrical engineer that designs submarines for the Navy, currently completing his master's in electrical engineering.
A lot of people in architecture here. So you guys can work together, Josh.
Kick up the open side, countered by the straight shot.
That was smart, started with kicks and suddenly he mixed it up, threw a big cross in there.
Yeah, trying to close the distance is Melendez. Center of the pit control for him. 3 3-minute rounds on the clock, should they need them all.
I saw him practicing his question mark kicks left and right from every stance. It was like, okay, Melendez I'm talking about, of course. It was crazy. He can go over the defense and in the neck.
Both trading those kicks to the upper body. Of course, a reminder here at Karate Combat, you cannot strike to between the knee and the hip. All those shots to the thigh are illegal. You have to aim down at the calf or up to the body or the head.
Got it. And that's what Melendez was pointing at.
Good catch of the kick there and counter straight.
Pardon our language here at the pit. We've got Brett. No, I'm just kidding. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, Bradley Martin joining us pitside here to enjoy the... I don't think he knew what he was in for when he stopped by the house party. He seemed surprised there's fights going on.
Bradley, this is violence. This is real violence. It's very exciting to watch. A lot of knockouts.
Bass, who's got the better footwork here at the moment? Obviously, when you get orthodox versus southpaw, it's a real battle of foot position.
And they're both actually doing pretty good. I'm very surprised. But you would say, yes, ahead who's coming right now would be Melendez. But I think that Jose is doing a very nice job.
Yeah, down into the final 45 seconds of the first round here. Nice stutter step into that rear hand.
You see how he did that? He double faked the right hook and then he landed the cross. That was smart.
Yeah,
it's almost like Lomachenko got
Melendez is asking again. And, you know, you got to say, you go to the ref's whistle, right? If the ref doesn't call that as a high shot, a bit of anger perhaps from Melendez there in those hooks. I mean, it's a fine line, right, between above the knee. Oh,
it was really close. And the first one he complained, I think, actually thought it was a good kick.
Spinning wheel kick to the face at the close of round #1. And Melendez getting in the face of Ferreri.
Wow, we would like to see that in the replay.
Yeah, sorry to our graphics guys who've got to cut in the very last shot of the round into their replay package for us. But a good first round, Bass, in the books. Tell us how you saw that.
I think, yes, that Melendez is winning this fight, but I think that Ferreri did actually doing a really good job as well. So he landed some great kicks as well. I mean, he's fast with his kicks. I mean, not as fast as Melendez, but still.
Let's take a look at some of the replays here. Bass, tell us how you saw some of these, and this was the power at the end.
Look at the accuracy on that, on the temple. Beautifully, well done.
A little bit more heel in that, and that would have been lights out.
When Asim said he wants to see people use the wall, I don't think he meant like that.
Look at this.
Onto it for a second.
2 inches further, hits with the heel, then it's night-night.
Yep.
So bounding back down into the ring here, or the pit here, to start bout #2.
I believe the referee told him, like, if it's on the knee, it's okay. It's part of it.
Yeah, so just getting final instructions, keep those kicks in check to the legal strike zones.
Round 2, you ready? Are you ready?
And Ferreri has a gas tank, so Ferreri can keep on pushing. Let's see if he can put that to good use.
Asim was exploring the idea of a bonus for someone who uses the wall tonight. I'm not sure if he actually ended up putting that through or not.
I mean, I'm fully in favor of it.
I think it should go to a vote for the coin holders.
You know, both these guys at a different place in their careers in terms of Melendez coming off a win recently in December, a loss for Ferreri, looking to turn things around here in a new organization. And getting stuck in here, but Melendez the one pressing a little bit more perhaps. You see that welt on the left-hand side of the body, jumping spin kick, gets knocked back. You see just how close the environment is here at Karate Combat Bass. We've talked about it before. If you're a fighter, it is a totally different feeling when you're in there.
It's a street fight. Everybody's around you, you know. They just make a little space, and that's it. You're going.
All we need to do is pull some cars up and shine some headlights.
That's it. I always talk about my very first fight when I was a kid. They surrounded me with the bicycles, you know. Like there's one of those badass moves. Yeah. And then I was my first knockout. I was so proud.
Trading power kicks up the open side there. Of course, that toe-to-toe stance still playing out. It's good work from Ferreri to take the center of the pit for a portion of this bout.
Nice blitz there.
You can see the prize pool for this bout, a touch over 8 million karate tokens up for grabs. That is the combination of all our token holders. Trust me, over 25,000 people voted their karate tokens on the outcomes of these bouts tonight. And 90% of those are going to get returned to the token holders should they be successful in their up-only gaming. The fighters are going to take the remaining 10% as an addition to their purse. 9% for the winner, 1% for the loser.
A little bit more of an even fight than I originally expected.
Me too.
Based on those odds.
Yeah, Melendez has certainly had some of the decisive moments, but Ferreri is very much giving as good as he's getting.
Ferreri knows he's got the gas tank, you know, so if you know that, you can just keep him going. So that's the good part. Have that in your back pocket. That's an ace. He just needs to wait for the moment. He cannot let himself get pushed back, though. I wouldn't do that against a really good kicker. It's better to... That was nice there.
Nice push off.
Yes, he pushed off and then kicked. Very nicely done.
Yeah, getting backed into the corner potentially here, though. Doesn't want to let his heels touch, and he swings over the top. Closing seconds of round number 2.
Another crazy kick coming now. You would think Melendez is thinking about it in the final seconds.
Oh, big combo at the end, and he's pushing the buzzer at the end there. Gets a look from Ferreri. And we're through 2 here, going into the 3rd and final round. Bass, how are you seeing that fight so far? Pretty even, you got to say, through that second.
Yep, didn't expect that. Pretty even. It's going to be a very hard fight to judge. But no, like we have here, Karate Combat, if there's no real decision, it's going to go to a sudden death round. A round that everything gets wiped clean, all the 3 rounds before, and only that round is going to count.
Yeah, it is one of the very unique aspects of Karate Combat, is that sudden death round that stops us from having any draws or split decisions.
Another controversial rule, that sudden death round. Very interesting.
And Ferreri was telling us that he had such a great stamina, he should push the fight. Get in.
I gotta say, that close-up shot of Melendez, if you had any doubt that we're outdoors in South Florida right now.
It's going to be a flying kick. He's going to jump. Watch.
A Boricua chant started in the audience right now for the Puerto Rican superhero here.
Well, 3rd and final round underway.
See,
fast kicks.
Like I said, Ferreri is now coming forward. And he needs to, because that will stop the game of your opponent. You have to watch for a back kick, though, to the body.
His eyes are wide open here. Slips on the kick and manages to re-establish. Good pursuit from Melendez with the spin kick.
Beautiful kick, man. Well timed, not overturned. Beautiful. A lot of people overturned with that thing, but he didn't.
Yeah, Melendez sitting down on those punches now. Look at the speed on that.
One of those is going to connect.
Yeah, and that was the opposite leg to the one he landed with, I think, in the first round. Short shots. Scissors jump kick. He unloads on Ferreri, who keeps marching forward.
Dude, he did a split and a liver kick in one time, in one jump. Bang, bang. That was nice.
Let's see if he can keep this pace up for the next 2 minutes here.
Nice cross, very solid, straightforward. People go, yeah, it's always straight. No, it's not. Everybody's in an angle. That's a straight punch. Look at Tyson punching. That's straight.
Well, winging is Ferreri trying to land something there. Slow down the onslaught of Melendez.
But you see, Ferreri is still hitting it, and he's attacking the legs. He's still in this game.
He's in the game.
That's stamina, buddy. Endurance will do that to you.
I love those short little shots where he marches forward with the cross step.
Yep. And nice, another one. 2 crosses almost. Straights, I should say. 1 cross, 1 straight.
Well, Ferreri still very much in this one.
Yeah. He's
pressing
hanging
forward.
in. He's doing great.
from an endurance standpoint, he seems to be more in the game than Melendez, to be honest.
Well, Melendez is carrying, Melendez fights at this weight class typically. Ferreri's come up a weight class, not carrying that amount of muscle mass, requires that oxygen deficit.
Yeah, losing 30 pounds in the last week, that's a lot of weight for Melendez to lose. So nice head kick there, look at that. Beautifully done.
30 pounds in the last week.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
But he's getting some good action. Doesn't appear to have slowed his speed down too much, boss.
No, that's the guys here, man. But nice, beautiful high kick. Ooh, beautiful kick there.
Yeah, really sunk it into the calf again on the timing.
And it's on a relaxed calf. It's gonna hurt him.
Final 30 seconds of this opening bout here.
Oh, that was nice. Looking down, punching high. Dan Anderson made a career of that. And again, that kick.
Attacking that lead leg.
He should have started doing that first round.
Yeah, a little bit late to pay dividends now as we approach the final 10 seconds. Oh, big shots from Melendez. Nice head work. And we are going to go to the judges' scorecard in this bout. Oh!
He pulled it.
Yeah, he pulled it at the end. And he is not happy with Melendez. Ferreri upset at the late shot. Boss, we're going to go to a judge's decision here, but I think you're probably going to, on balance, that third round especially, go the way of Luis Melendez.
I believe so too, and I think the first round might as well. So I think it's leaning towards him, but hey, we have seen different outcomes.
Breakdancing from Melendez.
Come here.
And now, I want to say, and now the slow mo. What's going on? What did the referee want to do?
No, they're going to make the official decision. They're just getting the fighters.
He's getting more time. Wait till it goes over to a fourth round.
Right, could you imagine?
Yeah.
And we would hate to see something like that happen.
Yeah.
Us, we would hate it.
So just tabulating our scorecards pit side here.
The ref is not very worried about these two being together in the ring right now, which is,
could you imagine?
Well, I mean, I could imagine, to be honest. I could certainly imagine, based on the way they're looking at each other right
some
now.
of the replays from the end here, and you see the ref coming in to stop it.
But he pulled the kick, you saw that? He pulled it. It was connected, but he pulled it already back.
So they just had a little handshake there in the middle. It looks like they squashed that beef.
Well, let's go ahead and get the official decision here in pit side for bout number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, winning out of the red corner, Luis Melendez!
They didn't hear it.
They don't want any of it.
They didn't hear it here. You gotta redo it.
Ladies and gentlemen, winning out of the red corner, Luis Melendez!
Red corner, red corner. They can't hear you again.
Yeah, they can.
Well, sometimes, folks, when you throw a backyard house party, the tech takes a little bit of time to get bedded in.
Ladies and gentlemen, winning out of the red corner, Luis Melendez.
Guys, we apologize for this. We got a problem on the AV hookup to the PA here in the arena.
So what, is it the ref that's not hearing the decision?
Yeah,
or
there's no sound coming out over the PA.
Can I just yell to him right now?
I think we just have.
Referee!
Oh my goodness.
Referee, it's a red corner. There's something wrong.
Lift his arm.
Just lift his arm.
Lift his arm.
Yeah,
oh, we got there at the end. Oh, and look who we've just spotted. Making an appearance, Mr. Rick Ross.
Big Meech.
Is pitside here tonight.
Ricky Rose.
Ricky Rose.
Watch out. You did great, man. That was nice.
Now, Rick Ross, your host for the evening. Let's go ahead, get the next fight underway. A quick promo coming your way right now.
DeFi Kingdoms, where you can summon heroes, trade with other players, quest, and fight challenging enemies in a fantasy world brought to life in pixel art animation. Command your legion, claim your legacy. Check out the Karate Combat Champion Gi sponsored Visage, available now.
Coming up next in bout number 2 tonight, we have got Arturo Vergara and Nathan Fort.
Who did you fight?
So this is a catchweight bout coming up next. Your favorite for this one, fairly significantly, is Vergara. Bass, what should we look out for in this bout?
I don't know. Vergara, he's an animal. He will come straight forward. But Ford, he's a guy who truly believes that this contact could really be very good for his life. So he's going to come out guns blazing. He's got a tough opponent, though, so I think this fight's going to be great.
Yeah, really should be a nice, even matchup. Let's go ahead, walk these fighters, and get this second bout underway. Okay. And we welcome to the pit from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Nathan Fort, originally born in Ohio. He is representing Greg Jackson and Mike Winklejohn, one of the most accomplished mixed martial arts gyms in the country, in the history of the sport, really, boss.
Yeah. And he said that he knows that his opponent will come for him, but he's ready. And he's got some really great counters. He's got to feel his opponent out. He's got to be smart, and then he will start fighting. And we might see some takedowns in this one as well, he said.
Yeah, he said he stays ready all year round, looking to really kick off his pro career in earnest tonight. Undefeated amateur record coming in here this evening. He said
this really does just look like a party. It is. They got to make their way through the crowd. There's people, you know, people drinking, people having a good time. Also, this guy's last name is just the past tense of fight.
That's it.
That's crazy.
Nathan
Fort. He was born. He was born to fight.
I should point out, though, 39 years old he is as he steps into the pit tonight. Let's go ahead and find out who he's going to be facing.
Oh.
And so, next to take the pit from Chile, Arturo Vergara. He is your favorite with our token holders coming into this one. A member of the Goat Shed team, makes his home currently just down the road in Miami, Florida. He said he's prepared to take his opponent into deep waters, to break him mentally, to break him physically, and try and put his extensive pro MMA experience to use. Also got a bit of pro kickboxing experience as well, boss.
Yeah, he said he's going to measure his opponent's legs with calf kicks. That's the game plan here. Getting used to the calf kick, and then shaboom, out of the blue, a high kick. And he also said we might see some takedowns, so that would be great.
Damn, it must be nice to have all that info. If I had one of those PDFs, man, I really would be just having a ball right now. You know what? Let the fighters decide when they want to fight. Just, yeah, whenever they want to start, we can just go ahead and kick it off. The ref asking us who's starting the fight.
So, obviously, as we mentioned briefly a moment ago, tail of the tape for Nathan Fort here. Having a few PA issues here, so just working out how to get the fights started and stopped safely. 39 years old, brings in an undefeated pro record into karate combat.
You ready?
His opponent in the red corner, Arturo Vergara.
Bow.
All right. Bow.
Are you ready?
Vergara hasn't fought since August of last year. That was an MMA bout just in Miami.
There we go.
Touch of gloves and out early here in the southpaw. Vergara going to work with that lead side. Well, switching stances, Vergara, southpaw for Fort as well. And Fort trying to come forward very heavily here.
I expected a knee there, but it didn't happen. Nice knee there by Vergara. Short to the midsection.
Well, a very quick break from the ref there. Perhaps a little bit quick, perhaps, but he's warning him for pulling him onto knees. A reminder that under the Karate Combat rule set, you can knee strike, but it's got to be a clean strike. You can't hold in a clinch position and pull your opponent fully onto the knee.
Yeah, at the moment of impact, those hands need to be released. Nice cross there.
You know, somebody's getting knocked out in this fight. I'm calling it.
Vergara,
There's just too much action.
The speed switching from side to side. Using that counter rotation. Yeah, big single leg into the pit
nice
wall.
movement from the wall, using that wall to his advantage. That was nice.
Pay these men.
Oh, tries to take the legs out from underneath, kicks all the way through.
That's exactly what he said he was going to do.
Well,
And he's doing it.
I'm waiting to see somebody stick with that tactic and get that lead leg kind of beat up. Seems to be a hit and miss past couple fights.
Well, Nathan Fort starting off quick here, but a very focused and hunched Vergara. And again, he's going to get warned for the knee.
For the knee, I was going to say the same thing.
He's got to be careful here. It's the second warning.
Yeah, third one he's going to get ching-ching. Lose a point.
Are you ready? Fight.
Losing the round. Oh, flying knee there. He
channeling
Tobi
his inner.
Hizagiri. That's what they would say in Japanese.
Thank you.
Tobi
Thank you, Bas.
Hizagiri.
Thank you, Bas. Channeling his inner Jorge Masvidal there.
There
that
you go.
Flying knee, the king of Miami.
Boom, nice kick to the body there by Ford. Oh, nice, double punch to the body and a hook on top from Arturo.
I'm going to say both guys chaining those combinations together very well.
Yeah. And Arturo is switching stances the whole time, and every time when he does, he's taking that front leg from Ford.
Vergara stepping into it, good catch of the kick. Nice balance and proprioception from Fort as he tries to scramble back up.
On the wall.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is going to be a break here.
Down. He can do anything he wants right now.
Yeah.
And the rule set.
Yeah, they're still considered standing opponents.
Yep. Bring it up.
Well, that's going to see out the first round. Scrappy at times, but a lot being thrown by both of the competitors there.
Shout out to everybody watching this for free on YouTube, my home base.
Yeah, and a special welcome to those in the crowd who are amongst our top 250 token holders in the Up Only Gaming rankings. They got free tickets to attend tonight if they can make it here to South Florida. So don't forget, you can download the Karate Combat app. Vote live on iOS and Android now. Get your token allocation and play Up Only Gaming at KC44 next month in Mexico City.
And this is for the people at home. Be quiet, be relaxed. Hey Siri! And see if something happens.
Let's go. Up and in. Let's go. Up and in.
Bess, can I ask you a question?
Ask me.
Are you Boss, Bass, Bass? But see, I was
Bass is
saying
the
that, but
fish.
then someone else called you Bass. Somebody calls you Bass, like a musical instrument.
Yep.
I started with Boss.
You
I
did.
knew I was right, but I start to doubt myself sometimes. You know?
You did it all the way good.
Okay.
Just now, just to try it out, you made me a fish.
Touch of gloves underway here, second round. Vergara center of the pit again, pressing forward.
Boom, boom. That's what they call punches and bunches. Boom, boom. Nice.
That's right.
Right check hook.
Vergara,
Nice.
you know, he said his motivation was really working to give his wife and son the life they deserve, and to come back to his striking roots here in a promotion like Karate Combat was an opportunity he simply couldn't pass up.
Very nice job. Jumped there for a kick, landed, and immediately he kicked again, and it landed. Good. Cross hook.
Nathan was thinking about going to that ground and pound there, and he wasn't able to get there.
A little too late. But it's a good thought.
Could have something to do with the 10-year age difference, potentially.
Good shot from Ford, straight to the neck area. Vergara presses forward. Good framing on that strike that time, Bass. The
Nice
knee.
kick, nice other kick. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's the
Nice
rolling
job.
escape from Vergara.
It's like being back in the submission series.
Yeah, that's a rolling knee bar. What's he going to do? Nice body
Shot
hand.
to the body.
Yes. You want to commit a little bit more.
You
See,
gotta
we're not seeing those kicks to that lead leg anymore now. It seems like people are starting them but not keeping them up.
Vergara mixing up the target areas very effectively here.
He feels his opponent is slowly fading, maybe because he's turning it up.
Oh yeah, you see the steam just leaving the punches of Nathan Ford as he eats a big right hand there. Shot to the body.
Smart, when somebody's tired, attack the body.
Oh, Vergara unloading
His mouth guard's out, mouth guard's out.
Ford is backed up
Body
against the
shot,
pit wall.
which he did. Beautiful. And that's for Vergara to go for the body at that moment, what he's doing now.
And
Very
again.
smart.
And Vergara's going to keep finishing, and that's going to do it. TKO victory for Arturo Vergara.
Boom.
He wants his contract right now.
Give me the pad back. We need the pad back.
Yo, give my pad back.
Arturo, we need the pen back.
Oh my goodness. Well, a very happy Arturo Vergara. Nathan Ford getting his medical attention. Pit side there. And take a look at this shot here as we get commiserations between the two fighters in the pit. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the official decision here as we get Vergara back down into the pit. Let's go ahead and get the official decision.
I was asking if they're hearing any of this background.
Check one, two.
Yeah, bear with me a second, guys. We're going to do some old school communication here, so bear with me. Raise the arm.
Hey, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
I got dual duty here.
And the winner, out of the red corner, Arturo Vergara!
In true house party fashion, folks, one of the guests unplugged the PA system to charge their cell phone.
If it was my girlfriend, Sarah, I swear to God, if it was you. Did you unplug the amp to plug the your phone charger in?
Let's go. Look, congratulations to Arturo Vergara. He's made an outstanding case for his karate contract tonight. Let's go ahead, find Aaron the speaker. He is pit side with our host tonight, none other than Rick Ross.
That's right, Josh Palmer. I'm here with the mayor, Ricky Rose, Rick Ross. You in the house, baby, Ross. What is it like? You ever seen a house party like this, baby? I know you've seen a lot.
Next level. Explosive. We at home. It's going down in the 305. We got excitement in the building. We just about to get put on their back. I know they trending.
Now, I know you've seen a lot of fights, but what's it like watching karate? The fast action, the striking, the kicks.
Oh, no, this is that Chuck Norris. This is that 2024.
Ladies, give it up for the one and only. Baby.
Well, Rick Ross in the house, thank you for hosting us this evening at President Asim's mom's house. Thanks, Mom.
Listen, we're having some technical difficulties. We're a growing organization. You know, house parties don't always go off without a hitch. There's generally an issue of some sort, okay?
Let's go ahead and get our third bout this evening underway. Roland Dunlap taking on Michael Cora. And Bas, this is at 205 pounds. Roland Dunlap, undefeated in his pro mixed martial arts career. He's taking on Michael Cora, also with an extensive amount of MMA experience.
Yes, he does. Michael Cora didn't show up though, so I have zero information on him. He's got a nice smile. I can see that on here on the card. But that's about it. Dunlap though, he says the first round he's going to put his opponent on spec feet. Then he's going to let his opponent chase him. And then knock him out in the second round. He's going to use feints, spin kicks. We're all going to do it.
Well, look, Cora, I'll tell you, is looking to play spoiler tonight. A former member of Dana White's Contender Series. And now here with us at Karate Combat. So, experience coming into this one. Let's go ahead, if we can, and get these fighter introductions.
So, Dunlap.
Yeah, Cora has already made his way into the pit, or into the pit side here. So Teletape, Michael Cora, the cookie monster. I gotta say that's because he told us that he makes the world's best chocolate chip cookies. You know,
he's biased.
We'll see. 34 years old though, 0-0 record in karate combat, with a lot of experience in kickboxing and pro MMA. His opponent in the red corner, who's made his way out here, Roland Dunlap from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. A freestyle karate practitioner, also making his karate combat debut tonight. An undefeated MMA practitioner, served in the U.S. Marines at Camp Pendleton as well, and was also a three-time D3 All-American wrestler. Let's go ahead and get these fighters into the pit.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting in the blue corner, Michael. And fighting out of the red corner, Dunlap. Fighter, enter the pit.
Stay back, stay back. Stay back. Okay, gentlemen.
I was trying to go ahead.
So our fighters are ready and waiting to get this one underway. This is your third bout of the night. Roland Dunlap, black pants, opening up quickly from that southpaw stance. White pants for Michael Cora.
Knee to the pelotas. That's what they call a giri. He's a gingiri, I guess.
Yeah, I love that there's a Japanese shot for a knee to
the groin.
the nether regions.
Yeah, gingiri I know is a kick to the groin, but when it becomes a knee, I'm going to look that up. We'll know next time.
Well, Cora not taking much time to recover there. We are back underway quickly. A very upright stance, and Cora opening up on the feet, landing some good short hooks on the inside. And you can see Dunlap, a massive favorite, but Cora is unloading here, and he lands a good right. Dunlap walks through it though and pushes him back against the pit wall.
He's looking down when he's hitting, Dunlap is. And I don't know if that's a smart thing to do. It might be to set your opponent up, make him think that you're going to hit low and then kick high, but you can't see anything coming.
Dunlap, one of the most boisterous from the pre-fight sessions. A lot of shit talking.
Yep.
Yeah, spinning back fist to that power roundhouse.
And Cora, the exact opposite, very quiet, reserved.
Below the knee is legal. That was good. Fight.
That was nice. That right uppercut. Whoa. It needs to be long, otherwise the cross is not going to land. Or it's going to be too short, which is not good.
We apologize for the audio tonight, guys. To everybody out there in YouTube world. We'll get it right. Just bear with us.
The fights will speak for themselves.
Yeah, the fight will speak for itself. That's right.
So Cora taking the outside position here. Dunlap, center of the pit. Again, that southpaw stance.
I thought Dunlap was going to lead him into a back kick. That's what I thought with that move he did.
Yeah, Dunlap's had a lot of experience working with a lot of very good competitors. I believe he's worked with Raymond Daniels. He's done some work with Sean Strickland, the Pettis brothers as well. So he's been around the block. And Cora backed up here.
He tripped over the wall, I think, and Dunlap saw an opportunity to strike.
Smart.
It's all fair in love and war.
Come on, baby, let's finish this. I like that team, baby. Give him another.
And now make it a question mark kick.
Dunlap.
Front kick, and then...
Yeah, feinting as though he's going to use the wall here. Nice straight shots from both of them there, trading in the pocket.
Snappy strikes from Cora.
Well, we're still in round number 1, believe it or not. Closing seconds here. Again, Dunlap pushes Cora back, and the round ends here with a lot of pressure from Dunlap. Even round there at the start.
I believe so. This is a very hard one to judge. I think Dunlap came forward more often, and aggression really counts in karate combat.
Yeah, guys, we didn't give you our usual rule summary that we would at the start of a typical karate combat show. But really, we prioritize extreme aggression here at Karate Combat. The fighter who's pushing the action is more often than not going to get the nod on the judges' scorecard. So aggression is a very high scoring criteria alongside that effective striking and particularly those effective leg kicks. As we get a look in the corner of Roland Dunlap there, and the sweat is pouring off the athletes here.
Stay back, please. Stay back. Stay back. Ready?
Well, we've got a keg cup spilled into the ring. I knew it would happen at some point. This is a party.
Karate Combat is brought to you by 9Round, the world's best kickboxing fitness studio. 9Round offers high-intensity kickboxing-inspired workouts that will have you feeling like a champion.
It's like somebody spilled the PBR or maybe a vodka soda into the ring there.
Oh, that was nice.
Dunlap unloading here. Oh, Cora's gonna... Well, this is gonna get called. I think they're calling for a shot to the back of the head.
Right over here, right over here.
Yeah, we should point out, it's the back of the head. You can strike the target as presented to you.
Doc, take a look at it, please.
So the fact that Dunlap had turned away and the back of the head was directly presented. Sorry, Cora had turned away and the back of the head was directly presented to Dunlap. He was not able to strike it. That's different from a hook coming around and hitting the back of the head. Yeah. Just need to make that distinction for those of you who may not be familiar with some of the combat sports nomenclature and rule sets.
Okay? Listen, if he turtles and doesn't want to fight, I'll stop
the referee here.
We good? Huh? As long as he can continue, as long as you say he's good. All right?
Well, this is going to be interesting because Cora, you know, there are things that happen depending on how far through the fight we are.
If you don't want to go, you just can't go.
Says that he can't continue as our doctor and referee take a look at him here.
It's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do.
And there were the shots, that was the sign, and you can see the shot straight to the back of the head. That is an illegal blow from Roland Dunlap. And hopefully we're going to see this bout continue. I believe we have to go through 2 rounds for a decision to be rendered on the scorecards.
Well, listen, if both of these guys are fighting for a contract, you'd assume they both want to finish the fight.
You would
that
certainly
includes
hope
Cora
so.
as well.
Amen.
He's on his feet, he's standing, he's fluid, he's talking.
Well, that's exactly right. You turtled. So you contributed to it. That's why I'm giving you a chance to recover. All right. And if you feel
This is where I would love to have the referees mic'd up.
Come on. If you're watching this on YouTube, yell at your screen right now. Wake somebody up.
Another second, okay? You just keep doing what you're doing. Just be careful in the back of the head and don't let him retaliate, all right?
Well, I'm assuming he's getting up to 5 minutes to recover here, because if he was not going to continue, they would have rendered this decision already. So,
do you think he's going to take a point at the very least from?
He's certainly within grounds to do so. But the referee doesn't appear to have made that decision yet.
Does that mean you don't want to fight? Okay.
Dunlap's got to be playing havoc with him a little bit. He's probably getting a bit more fired up.
Oh, Dunlap's ready to go.
You don't want to fight. Okay.
What do you think? No, there's no way.
That's not going to get him a lot of fans.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, I hate to say it to Roland Dunlap, but he's not going to take the win here tonight. I believe if they don't deem it intentional and it's kind of accidental in the flurry, then I believe it would be a no contest. But no. Disqualification as well. So we'll have to see what the referee is going to render here.
Right now, I got you, boy. I'll stop the fuck out you, boy. Go up to your corner. Go up to your corner. Go up to your corner.
I believe it's going to be rendered a no contest here because it wasn't truly a deliberate foul that caused the injury. I think he's getting the benefit of the doubt there, so we're going to go a no contest.
Can one of you guys explain to me what just happened here? Did Cora make the decision to stop the fight?
Cora has felt he cannot reasonably continue.
But then why is he talking shit to Dunlap?
Well, that is that's the not good look for Michael Cora. If we're honest there.
That's the rules. That's why I said he's going to lose a lot of fans with this.
I mean, if he looked concussed or had some sort of,
No, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, it's an easy way out for him. I think that's what we're going to say. I hate to put a fighter on blast for that. I know you do as well, Bas, but it's the situation we're faced with here.
I think he's getting a mouthful from President too right now from Asim, because this was a fight that he was looking forward to.
There you go. Sometimes you got to get the young buck wrong.
Yeah, so this is how you don't get a contract.
Wait.
Well, guys, again, we're having...
I need to score that round anyway.
So the crowd making their displeasure known for Michael Cora. He deems...
How long do you want to talk about it for?
You know what,
you want to get the next fight on? Yeah.
We're going to move straight on. Here's the next fight coming your way. Gustavo Oliveira taking on Safarmamad from Kazakhstan. Walking first into the pit tonight is going to be Akhmadov from Kazakhstan. And Bas, what can you tell us about this 30-year-old?
Well, this guy, I can tell you that he doesn't speak English at all, not a lick, but he said his game plan in English, and he says, I'm going to knock him out, and that was it, and I go, that's enough, buddy.
So he was originally born in Tajikistan. He's also representing Laptop Team and K Dojo. He's got some links, of course, to Khabib Nurmagomedov's camp there. He's got a lot of K1 kickboxing experience. 9-1 is his record with 6 KOs in K1 kickboxing. He said his aim tonight is really just to go for the knockout. That is absolutely the game plan. You know, he got into martial arts because he was bullied as a kid. Like so many of us, that was the route into finding combat sports. And boy, is he trying to make it pay here tonight with his Karate Combat debut.
Yeah, well, at the weigh-in, you know, Oliveira was in his face and he was talking to him, and he was not phased at all. If you saw a stone-dead person, that's the
Yeah,
guy
he probably didn't understand what he was saying.
Also, but he knew it was not good, you know, and he was just there with a little smirk on his face. He says, we'll talk. We'll talk a different way, though, and it will happen tomorrow.
Well, let's go ahead and get our second fighter. Well, we welcome from Portugal, as you can see, with the Brazilian flag as well. Originally born in Brazil, but naturalized in Portugal, is Gustavo Oliveira. The 27-year-old brings in a 10-2 record.
Yep.
Here.
Dad lives in Brazil, mother lives in Portugal.
Yeah, his original discipline is Taekwondo. He's going to have a big reach advantage coming in tonight. Let's see if he can use that range, use that speed from his Taekwondo background to make those kicks pay from all the way on the outside.
And a 26.4 weight cut, though. That's pretty gnarly as well.
Yeah, that is a lot of weight to cut to bring into this kind of hot and humid environment here.
How does the weight cut like that affect him going into this fight?
We're going to find out. If you rehydrate it the correct way, it's good. But if not, you know, your muscles start screaming and they want food. And in this particular case, water.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, Safarmamad.
So tell the tape here for the blue corner, Akhmadov bringing in that 0-0 record in Karate Combat. Of course, he's a debutant, but making his way all the way over from Kazakhstan. And you can see 5'4" and only a 60-inch reach.
And fighting out of the red corner, Gustavo Oliveira.
And Gustavo Oliveira, big reach advantage for this 27-year-old.
Fighters, enter the pit.
All right, Oliveira says he loves kicking. He's going to kick a lot in the first round.
And he loves to
brawl.
brawl.
And a knockout will come in the first one and the second.
Well, let's see what happens.
Ready? Yeah. Fight. Talking is easy, man.
That's it.
So 250 up-only gaming players on the app leaderboard got free VIP tickets to the event here tonight. Go ahead, download the Vote Live iOS and Android app now. Get your token allocation and start playing up-only gaming with us here at Karate Combat.
Oliveira using that jab right off the bat.
62% of the token holders at home, over 20,000 of you voted in favor of Gustavo Oliveira. For that 9 million karate token prize pool on this bout, and digging to the body with 2 left hooks is Akhmadov.
Boss, did you see that reverse leg kick he did with the?
That was really weird. With the back foot, right?
Very strange kick that I've never seen before.
I saw Bruce Lee doing that one time. He bought something like that, but that was a movie.
This is real life.
This is real life. Didn't work.
Oh!
Yeah, Mike Oliveira stayed calm.
Yeah, Akhmadov pops straight back up, but Oliveira stoic as he measures the range here. Oh, big shot around the guard. And this is where the referee needs to break them and bring them back up.
Or not.
Yeah, the ref needs to bring them back to their feet after
Well, does he give
the inactivity here.
Ref didn't do it, he did it himself.
No need to clinch. Stop. Right, clean back up.
Close the distance a little bit too fast. It was more of an upper leg that he gave him a thigh instead of the kneecap.
Thigh to the eye.
Thigh to the eye.
Oh, nice jumping knee. Oliveira tried and that is holding his belt. That is the cheekiest right hook I've ever seen.
Oh, I love that. He was holding his belt, no defense. Katung. Had a guy attacking me with a bar stool one time, and he lifted it above his head, and that's the moment that knocked him out. He had no defense.
Of course you did, Vas. Of course you did.
Are you stupid?
Oliveira doing good work with the knees there from the outside. But going to the body with a big flurry is Akhmadov.
Yep.
Sitting down on the punches there, closing 10 seconds. Oh,
that was nice.
Tried the sweep underneath.
Hey, nice.
Akhmadov throws him down.
Akhmadov is doing great.
That felt like probably the best round we've seen so far tonight.
What's that?
So a quick look at a whole host of
people.
The celebrities in attendance tonight enjoying the action. Of course, Mr. Rick Ross.
Rosé's team right there.
On his golden throne.
His throne.
At Asim's mom's house.
That's nice when they got a throne for you. King of the castle.
Got a little cigar action right there, looking like a Tristan Tate of sorts. Female Tristan Tate.
So it's going to be a quick minute for
Tiana Taylor. I don't know
the fighters in the corners here. And they call seconds out, back down to get round number 2 underway. Bas, we didn't get any replays in that break. How did you see that first round?
I think Oliveira put the more output out, hit the harder punches. But I mean, Ricky and his opponent, he keeps on coming, man. I mean, Akhmadov, he's constantly coming forward. The barrages like that. That was his next thing, coming to go reversed. He's both knees, he cannot punch.
There you go. So considered a grounded opponent himself. 2 knees on the ground. You can't strike from that position. So correct call from the ref to bring them back to standing.
Look at that. Nice timing there, Akhmadov.
Yeah, he tries to throw the Haragoshi, but not able to. Akhmadov picks him up. And you can see that kind of Dagestani wrestling influence coming in a little bit.
Yep.
And you see the brawling from Oliveira as well. He just keeps striking.
You would think at that moment, grab the legs, walk backwards, so they slide on the ground and then jump on top, right?
Sure. Oh, nice little jumping crane kick there.
Toby Mike in.
Ooh, nice knee. Oliveira's letting those knees go.
There's that kick again.
Yep. Oh,
beautiful knee. Jumping knee connected with it.
Akhmadov seems completely unfazed though.
Yeah, he's got a great chin.
And Oliveira just pointed and shared an exchange with Raymond Daniels, who of course is doing our Hillside interviews tonight.
Oh, the Superman.
Yeah, look at that. The look off. Superman and a big uppercut. Followed by the left hook.
Oh, he's down.
And he's trying to finish here from this sprawl position.
No, he's all right. He's back up.
Oh, the Kazakhstani comes back up. Big frame again. How tough is this young man?
He is tough.
Big knee.
I'm telling you, he's just hanging in there.
Wow.
Firing back.
Back up. Back up.
And he comes back. He comes back.
I mean, you can't put some of these guys away sometimes. They're as tough as you come.
And he keeps on throwing body shots, and wrapping it up on top, and a kick here and there. I mean, look at it. That was the hardest combination he threw in the fight, I think. That was nice.
Look, Safar took this fight on 2 weeks' notice, flew halfway around the world. Clearly, he's not wasting the opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, how frustrating it's got to be for Oliveira. Like, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to put this guy away?
Well, we talk about those mind games, don't we, Bas? As it comes in, that little bit of doubt starts creeping in, maybe.
That's it. And you fight a guy like that, it takes every time a little bit of heart away. You know, you go like, man. I mean, he's eating it, but he keeps on coming. I mean, if you felt that knee on his chin and they wasn't even phased, wow.
So second round in the books there. We're going to head pit side where Raymond Daniels is pit side with our president. Is pit side with our president Asim and Dean Thomas.
I'm over here with our president, Awesome, and my man Dean Thomas. What do you guys think about these fighters out here so far tonight?
Man, I'll say I'm loving the show. This is high-level fighting. They look like guys that really want the contract and are really hungry. What do you think, Dean?
Yeah, man, I'm loving this, man. I love that last fight. I know my man, y'all said he quit, but the other dude put a lot of pressure on him, man, so he didn't quit for no reason.
I'd have to agree. What do you guys think about this side? My man already pointed me out and threw a spin kick. I'm like, I'm excited about this match going on.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, they're both looking really great, and the spinning attacks from our man over here, Gus, is looking phenomenal.
Yeah, man, creativity from Oliveira, man. He's special.
Thanks to Asim and Dean and Raymond Pinside. We're getting the second round underway here. White pants for Akhmadov, black pants for Oliveira. Oh, sorry, third and final round.
Oh, man. Nice, you see, and he's coming.
I think this is a lot closer than you might think, yeah.
Yep.
Certainly than the token holders thought, with the majority going for Oliveira.
Look at this, the way he stopped Oliveira's flying attack. He just put a front kick out there. Look at constantly body half kick.
I mean, you know.
Oh, that was
but
nice.
you can't touch him.
No,
you can't hurt him.
Anything.
I mean, he's 9-1 in K1 is Safar, so he's not exactly you know.
No,
he's getting me out of this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good two shots.
He is tough, man.
They agreed to break off of that one.
If he plays his card. Yeah, he's on his knees. Darn. That would have been nice if he would have stayed on his feet. He could have kept going.
Be wild to see Akhmadov take this.
Well, I mean, this kind of pressure, he certainly could do. Or we could see potentially a sudden death fourth round.
100%, Josh. And there we go. Body head. And wrapping it up. There we go. Look
to the chin.
Wow. 2 times in a row.
And I think a nod of respect, perhaps, for Oliveira.
That's it. If one is good, 2 is better. Right?
2 for the price of 1.
Oh, look at the body. Body up top as well.
The whole time he's doing this. I love it. There we go. Boom, boom. See?
The combos.
It feels like he's in a rhythm now.
Yeah.
Punches and bunches, right?
And before he wrapped it up with a kick, too. Boom. See? There we go.
Oh, he can't flee away like that, though.
Uh-oh, watch the back of the head.
What
happened? Something happened there.
Oh, that's an interesting tactic. I would have dug to the body there.
Me too. Kidney shot.
Oh, big overhand right. 2 of them.
A hard one.
If he does it once, he'll do it twice.
Oh my God.
That combination, I mean, he put together a highlight reel of just body, head kick, body, head kick.
That's going to cost Oliveira a lot of energy to do something like that.
You said it, Josh. This might go to a 4th round.
Oh! Flying knee from Oliveira, man! And he is trying to get back to his feet. Again, he hits the shot.
How is he still standing? How is he still standing? Oh my God!
Akhmadov opens up. Oliveira pressuring. We got 10 seconds left in this bout.
How is he still standing?
Who wants it more?
God!
Oh, he lands on the back of the head. And that is gonna do it. Yo, give them both the contract.
Yeah. Wow.
Woo!
President Awesome is happy. He is happy. That's a fight. Holy shit.
I mean, look, you want to talk about heart as well. It's both these guys. Whoa, hang on a minute. Guys, there seems to be some extra lights that our drone shot is capturing here.
It's happening.
Did you order the special effects for the front door?
No, the police are here. They want to know whose party it is, who threw it, who's behind the Project X this weekend.
Well, welcome to those law enforcement officers from the Broward County Sheriff's Department.
They might enjoy the show, you know. Sit down, give them a drink.
Oh boy.
No alcohol, like I believe he's on.
Oh boy, they got the SWAT team.
There are quite a lot
here we go.
of law enforcement officers here tonight.
One more round.
Whoa!
Yeah.
We are going one more round. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go to one more round. Weston, make some noise!
Let the cops know that we're having a good time and they should come join us. So Bas, after all of that, after all the sweat, after all the spinning shots, the body shots, the head kicks, you got to do 3 more minutes and the rest of the fight doesn't count for anything.
That's it. Sweat clean. Now it's all about this round.
Wow.
The ref said if he dies,
he dies.
He dies. I cannot believe that these guys are still standing up right now.
Guys, we've still got our main cards to come after
Well,
this.
we'll
We've got
see.
4
We'll
more
see what
bouts.
the feds think about that, Joshy boy. Okay.
Mike, look, we'll offer you to them as a
No, please.
as an offering.
I just got all my felonies expunged. I'm a clean. I got a clean record. I'm not going back, Josh. All right. Leave me out of it.
Can deport me back to New Jersey.
Back to Jersey. Back to Jersey.
Well, we're just getting things squared away here to officially record that it is going to be a sudden death 4th round. And it is more time for these fighters to recover, which I think they'll be extremely welcome of.
What are we doing?
If we are indeed. Okay, so we've now been told that the law enforcement officers outside have currently blocked the road and have secured us in at the house party, so I guess the show must go on.
So if I'm sliding the shoes, they're going to slide all over the place.
Wow.
All right, guys.
So
We
as
ready,
you would
gentlemen?
expect with house parties of this scale, this grandeur, this luxury, not everything always goes to plan.
Dude, listen, we're not shutting this shit down, dude. They will have to drag my lifeless body out of here before I leave this event, okay?
Before you leave your short chair.
Correct. Before you will have to drag this tiny fucking chair to get me out of here. Boss is pulling something out of his bag.
I know, I get rid of my gun. No, I'm just kidding.
So we are underway. 4th sudden death round. Here it is for all the marbles between Safar Akhmadov and Gustavo Oliveira. They've got 3 minutes to see who wants this more. And right now, it's the Kazakhstani pressing.
Ricky Rose is locked in right now. Take a look at him. He is locked in.
Now, I got to say, both fighters got a good 3 or 4 minutes there to recover.
Yep.
Inadvertent low blow.
Yep.
And Oliveira says, no way, let's keep this show going.
You sure? All right. Okay. Ready? Fight!
I got to say, guys, look at that drone shot overhead. This is about as packed as you can get for Asim's mom's house's backyard.
What's capacity at Asim's mom's house? Do you have a number? A chance?
We're over it. We have exceeded capacity. We're queuing out onto the street.
You guys aren't going to believe it when I tell you.
So 2 minutes left here.
Oh, I started.
Oliveira looks to open up, but it's Akhmadov with the center of the pit here.
Mike, you ever been to a house party like this before?
Oh my goodness.
Never in my life.
Good
Never
shot.
in my life.
Good shot from
Here we
Oliveira.
go.
Nice teep.
Boom.
Oh, jumping
just
knee
standing
again.
there, catching him.
Yeah, and they've got about a minute and a half left to really put the pressure
And
on.
again, bodies constantly working the body.
Bus, we've seen in these sudden death rounds, like aggression is everything.
Everything.
Aggression and forward power is everything.
And right now, yep, we see who that's doing. Akhmadov is coming.
Yeah, his corner are just willing him on.
And after that crazy flying knee he had to the head, and it just kept on fighting.
Oh,
He
the
has hit him
timing
with
on the knee up the
so many
middle.
of those knees. The fact that Akhmadov is still standing is crazy.
Yeah, and he hasn't set them up with anything. He's just timed them so well.
Oh, landing a big right hand. That wasn't landed, but it didn't have a lot of power on it. And 2 weeks notice?
Well, let's think about the jet lag and the flight as well. I mean, what is it, like 13 hours? At least, from Kazakhstan.
Wow.
Oh, nice sweep from, attempted sweep.
Is this what they're built like in Kazakhstan?
Yeah.
Oh, no, look, anyone will tell you, you see someone who's Eastern European or kind of like vaguely Russian, just get ready for a war.
Man, he can't do anything. He's hit him with 15 knees to the face, and he's just bouncing around like a newborn.
Oh, side kick to the face as well. Closing 10 seconds here. Hopefully he's... Oh, double spinning back fist. Oh.
Blocked, great block.
He won this fight.
Wow.
He won the freaking fight.
I mean,
I have no idea which way this is going to go.
What? I think he did it.
I mean...
He threw the volume. He was the aggressor, right?
What an unbelievable scene here in South Florida.
you might see some pissed off coin holders tonight.
Well, if the token holders chose wrong, I guess they're going to keep all their tokens and have to play up-only gaming next time when we're in Mexico City. See what I did there?
You did.
Nice job,
you set it
Joshy.
already up.
Nice job,
man.
And still looking fairly fresh, I have to say, is Akhmadov.
It's wild.
Seems like a fun guy to go out party with.
Well, we're going to get the judges' scorecards tabulated pit side here, find out who's going to take this after 12 minutes of pretty frantic back and forth. And believe it or not, we still have the main card to come. Josh Alvarez, Kobe Bowen, Reggie Northrup, Mich-lee, Said, Kakhramonov, and Caballero. And then, of course, that main event, Lutterbach and Darren Smith.
I like this guy, man. Okay.
Let's go ahead and make this one official.
Whoa! Wow!
Wow!
He won, right?
Wow! I mean, just off.
Out of the blue corner, winner, Safarmamad.
Akhmadov, the 30-year-old, takes the victory here after a sudden death overtime. Commiserations to Oliveira.
I mean, just off a heart. Just off a heart.
I mean, that could have gone either way, though. Let's face it, that was as close as you can get.
As close as you can get, but he was moving. He was the one who was moving forward. He was throwing the more volume as well, and I think that's got him the victory. But amazing. I mean, how tired he was, how the trip and coming in late and taking on 2 weeks' notice, and then getting hit by 2 flying knees. The first one he didn't even feel. The second one, which was really freaking hard, he just kept on fighting. It's amazing. What a heart.
Heart.
So let's go ahead and move swiftly on. Coming up next, we are going to have the first fight on our main card. Joshua Famous Alvarez taking on Kobe Bowen. And Bass, really heavy hitters in this one.
Yep.
Alvarez, of course, has had a lot of fortune on social media. Massive bare knuckle boxing record as well.
Yeah, so this is going to be a very interesting match. Bowen he's got the height advantage. Let's see if he can put his reach to good use. But against the guys like Fames, who's hungry and always wants to come in, you're going to have to stop that. He knows he needs to fight inside, so that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, Bowen said he's going to look to really try and keep the distance on this one. Let's see if he can do that. Let's go ahead and Aaron, the speaker, introduce our first fighter.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Fighting out of the blue corner, we have Kobe Bowen.
Kobe Bowen makes his fairly cluttered walk to pit side here at Asim's mom's house.
Yeah, he said his opponent's a straight-up boxer, he said. So he's going to mix in a lot of kicks.
How does that not weird to say that?
I mean, it is weird to say it, but I love it.
We're not at Madison Square Garden. The more times you say Asim's mom's house, it gets me every time.
So Kobe Bowen, look, gonna look to keep distance. Big teep kick, big push kick on him. Bringing that 1-0 pro MMA record into this. He's made his way from Bridgetown, Barbados, where he runs an academy over there. He said he loves using martial arts to show people you can be the best person you can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, Joshua Alvarez!
So Josh Alvarez makes his way to the pit here, brings in that bare knuckle boxing record.
And another boisterous fighter right here.
Yeah,
big shit talker at the weigh-ins.
Yeah, it is, but he said this has been his best training camp ever. It's been particularly the most disciplined training camp he's ever had. It's also his first time fighting down at this weight class at 155. But he said he feels great. The weight cut was easy, so let's see if he carries that power and that cardio through and isn't drained by the typical bigger weight cut.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the blue corner, Kobe Bowen.
So Kobe Bowen, you can see 25 years old, predominantly a kickboxer from Barbados. Gonna have a slight reach advantage in this one.
And fighting out of the red corner, Joshua Alvarez!
So this is famous, the Heartbreak Kid, 29 years old. Shorter fighter tonight, is predominantly a boxer, but said, you know what? I love displaying a complete arsenal of striking, and I think people are going to be surprised tonight.
Enter the pits. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise as fighters enter the pits.
So, waiting for some tape to be applied to Famous's gloves. Apparently the blue corner tape, or the red corner tape,
So, dude, you know,
was not picked up by the commission.
You go to a house party, you walk in the door, you pay the $5 for your red cup.
You get colored tape.
No, you walk in and the keg's kicked. You gotta wait a few minutes for the new keg to get tapped. Not everything runs smoothly at a house party.
True.
Be patient. We're about to see violence, real violence here.
I'm happy you said that,
Just
man.
take a break, go
Thank
outside.
you.
Want to smoke a cigarette? You want to go get a girl's phone number? Do something. Yeah, if you're at home, yell at your TV. There's no rush. There's no rush to bloodshed. Everybody relax. Take it easy. His hand's getting fucking taped off.
I'm glad we got the voice of the casuals here to keep us in check with our thirst for speedy combat sports.
I'm sitting all here aggravated. I want some violent action.
This is our first time doing this type of event.
It is. It has to be said.
Come on.
But look, we thank you for joining us here on YouTube, and those of you who are joining us actually on UFC Fight Pass as well. And as you can see, it's another wide shot of Asim's mom's backyard, and what a feeling it is here.
A lot of energy in the crowd right now. I'm sure Bradley Martin's walking around telling somebody he's 260.
Comparing biceps.
My good friend Jeff Wittick just showed up, the best barber in the YouTube game. Big
Bring
fight
it back
fan,
to the commission.
big jiu-jitsu guy.
Wait.
Well, we're good to go now. You can see the red corner tape on the gloves of Josh Alvarez.
Enter the pit.
All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Back up.
Little disappointed we haven't had any true chants started yet. Mike, have a think for me?
We did have a chant.
What chant could we get
Are
going?
you ready? Fight! Chant before for the Puerto Rican fighter. You know,
So no touch of gloves there. Alvarez opting to say no, but you can immediately see the height deficit he's at.
Oh, beautiful.
Going up high with that rear leg kick.
Wow. And now switch it to a low kick. Oh, that was one that counted.
Yeah, that thudded hard.
I'll say it again now. He's got to keep doing it. Keep taking that lead leg down.
Good reflexes, both these
There he
guys.
goes. See, he's going to do it. He's going to work on it.
That's good. And he said he was going to do in the second round calf kicks. I think he lied a little bit to us.
He's in a rush, just like everybody else.
Yeah, he said he was obviously going to chill for the first round. That's what Alvarez said his game plan was. And wow, he's talking to him as well. And I think he's trying to really turn it into like a fight.
Yeah.
Not a sporting contest, like a fight.
This is the fight you want to see at a house party. This is exactly what you want to see.
Well, he's waving him off on the kicks, but you can only take so many of those up on the guard. Ooh.
Fames has got the big Banksy tattoo on his back.
Power with his hands. Nice movement there by Bowen.
Alvarez trying to find his way in behind that hook.
People in the crowd calling for more calf kicks. It's a crowd favorite here.
It's a simple course defense, so he's got to watch out with that. But as they start listening and listening to the crowd.
You can see Bowen staying on the outside. And here he's trying to tie up and slow Alvarez down. Oh, big shot. Still a standing opponent. Oh, and Alvarez unloading here.
A little bit.
The body shot might have hurt him.
Yep. Bowen's got something going on. He's got, looks like either an eye gouge.
Wow, and it was legal because he was against the wall.
Yep.
The knees were legal to the head.
Yep. Bowen's complaining about something over there.
Yeah, let's see.
Wow, what happened here? Can we get replay? Is that humanly possible at this house party?
We should be able to get some replays, hopefully. But he's not a downed opponent. Bus, let's take a closer look at this.
Yes.
See if we can assess what happened. So Alvarez, he's not considered downed here.
Now when he's still not.
He's still not downed here.
Yeah.
Now he's down, as long as Alvarez, well, when he's back up.
Body shot. I think that body shot because now I thought it was the body shot because most of the time that's like a delay.
Now he's down,
took
so
a second.
He's saying the knee to the body.
That's not good. Yeah. You're right. He was sitting on his butt. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he kneed him to the body.
Yeah, those are illegal.
Well, it could be an illegal blow is rendered there. Yeah. Oh, and they're going to call this match off.
Can't fight anymore?
Nah.
Thank you. You okay?
Well, were the knees to the face or were they to the chest?
Fight's over.
Would like to see the replay one more time if that's possible because watch where the knees land.
Yeah, but he's a downed opponent.
But
So
to the body, no?
Hey. No. That was great. It's over. No contact. Hey. You bitch. Let me meet you and your fucking. Hey. Show your heart. Hey, come get your guy. Come get your guy, please. Thank you.
Well, look, I'm getting a little bit unruly here, but the commission. The commission have called this fight off, rendered the decision. It's going to be rendered a no contest.
I mean, we should, God dang. I'm about to call the cops myself.
Alvarez is very unhappy with the decision. He's talking to Bowen here.
Hey, get him out of here.
He's telling him you've got no heart.
No, he said, show me your heart. This is 2 fights now where a fighter decided to I mean...
Fight's over. Please, take him to the back. It's over. It's over.
I mean, I believe at the moment they're going to render this a no contest.
But it's just
Alvarez is going to have to be careful not to get himself DQ'd.
But I get it, though. I get the frustration. This is a weird phenomenon going on here with these guys. What is the complaint from Bowen's side? What is the physical complaint?
That he cannot continue due to an inadvertent illegal blow. So we're going to have to debate that another time, I'm afraid. Let's go ahead and push straight on with the next fight, because the commission have rendered this one. And guys, this one is going to be a banger. Reggie Northrup taking on Mich-lee. And Bass, you spent some time with Northrup. This guy is as elite an athlete, all-around athlete as you can get.
Man, I love this guy. Pleasure to work with. He's a really good artist too, really great drawer. You know, he showed me some sketches that he made. You know, you go like, that came out of your hands, you know, while you're that destructive. He's an incredible athlete. Bare knuckle boxing experience. The guy's all over the place. This has to be an amazing fight. Lee, he's not going to give it away. The guy's here to win. That's what he said. So let's see what happens.
Perfect. That's a Mich-lee's 19?
29.
Well, it looks like we got a typo. They're really testing us. They're testing us. They want to see what we can do out here.
That we is me, because these are my notes.
So we've already managed to get Reggie Northrup out into the corner.
The notes here are just insane. It's telling me here Mich-lee has a girlfriend with a dog. What am I supposed to do with that info?
It's relevant to the fight.
I just write down everything that they say to me, and then later on I'll sort it out and make
boss, these are your notes?
I sent you the rough draft. This is
Wait,
like
these are your notes.
Yes.
My apologies.
No.
Mine are
different. Because look, it doesn't make any sense.
Boss,
but I always try to find a tie-in.
Guys, so tell him say Mich-lee here.
I take it all back.
29 years old is the young man.
And he's got a dog and a girlfriend.
A girlfriend with a dog.
He's from West Palm Beach, Florida. He's taking on Reggie Northrup from Jacksonville, Florida. The Black Dragon, he is a professional football player at the linebacker position.
Enter the pits.
Karate tokens are available for purchase in most jurisdictions, including through the Karate Combat app through C14. Get some today so you can play up-only gaming at Karate Combat 44 on February 23rd in Mexico City. Well, we very quickly got this fight underway here. And Reggie Northrup, you can see, huge favourite with our token holders in this bout. But Mich-lee, you know, one of the fastest finishes, I believe, in bare knuckle boxing history as well. He's knockout of the night, at least, as a minimum. And he looks like he's got a slight reach advantage here over Reggie Northrup.
What do you think of physique-wise, Bradley? What do you predict? That's so hard. It's not work that way.
We've got a couple extra commentators in the booth here with us.
Hands up!
So Northrup sticks that, and he slips as he tries to throw the high kick. Little kick on the way up. Look, Northrup is currently a linebacker in the UFL, what was formerly the XFL, for the DC Defenders. Originally played college football at Florida State, was part of their national championship team in 2013.
Oh, big
right.
And Mich-lee lands over the top.
And he said that in the second and third rounds, you're going to have a better chance even because he feels that his opponent's always running out of gas. That's what Mich-lee said. blue corner.
Well, Mike
the
Lee,
white pants.
look how determined was Mike Lee stalking Northrup to the corner there. I think he might be taking that 26% vote of confidence a little bit personally.
Yeah.
I think he's doing it for his girlfriend's dog, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You see, I knew I had a reason to put it there.
Mike Lee originally started training in 2016. He said he feels Northrup will gas fast, so he's just got to keep the pressure on, and that was a good shot.
These are big punches, boys.
Big guys.
Yeah, 210 pounds is the catch weight this bout is taking place at.
Watch your fingers. You got to think if the Kazakhstani would have walked right through these ones.
Man, that guy.
Could walk through a nuke blast, it looks like.
So Northrup does have a Shotokan karate background originally.
You would think if you're Mike Lee to throw a left jab to the head, and then when Reggie's leading back, cross to the body.
So Mike Lee doing good work here. Northrup center of the pit as he tries to use that range.
Oh, that's some power.
Let's go, Reggie. Let's go. You got it, baby.
So what Mike Lee does when he backs up, what Reggie Northrup is doing when he backs up, he leans backwards with his head to avoid the punches. So if Mike Lee throws a jab to the head and then a cross to the body, he's going to be overexposed and he might land that. So he has to watch out for him. Reggie Northrup has to watch out for that.
And just look at the sweat, and I'm going to say the ice probably pouring off Northrup in the corner here. That was a good first round for both fighters, but you've got to say, as we look at some of the replays here, Mike Lee did great in that opening round.
He did really great. I was really amazed with that, because Northrup is a freaking beast.
Oh, cheeky little pull of the glove there.
Yeah, I saw
Went
that.
unnoticed by the referee.
And this was the end of the round.
So seconds out here, they're back down in the pit. Round number 2 is going to get underway tonight.
Ready? Fight! Reggie Northrup is drenched right now.
So Northrup trying to get it done with some short hooks on the inside there. Leaving open, he chases him back to the pit.
I mean, you got to think if one of those lands.
A lot of feints from Lee here, feints with the hip as well.
You know, I wonder what you, as a fighter, every time when they get kicked, they laugh like there's nothing. What would they do if I get kicked, I go, ow? Every time I say, ow, you know, it's just on purpose to see get inside his head. How funny would that be?
You know what they say, usually when one of the fighters laughs about getting kicked, it really hurt him.
It hurt him,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
We have this one guy here, Bruno Assis, and for him it's the opposite, right? You hit this guy left, and then he comes back so freaking hard all the time.
Yeah.
It's like he gets more power. It's like the whole.
Northrup with the better of the control here.
Reggie looks like he's trying to have fun with it, but I can't tell if that's real or not.
Yeah, but that kick to the calf, that was a relaxed calf. He was just made a step and then he got kicked. And he's got to watch out. Like 3 or 4 of those kicks, that's it.
It really dug in on that one. You could see from our position pit side here.
Put your hands up, Reggie, when you go back.
That's another great kick.
I think it's a good weapon for Mike Lee. You surprised it's taken him this long to put it into action?
Exactly, yes. He should have started doing it, and especially because he said his opponent is powerful as that. You see, that's the problem by not setting it up. You remember single kicks? I say this every freaking show. And now that stopped him. Now that game plan could be out the window because it made him aware of it.
Yeah, he's going to second guess himself.
Actually,
as well.
he did it again, hit again.
Into the final minute of the second round here.
Simply set it up. And most of the time with a hook is the best because they lean back but they don't move their feet. On a straight, they move backwards and then, yeah, doesn't really work.
1, 2.
Reggie really playing the counter-offensive here. Mike-Lee's leading the charge.
Yep.
But, I mean, that might be all Reggie needs.
High kick now.
Ooh, nice right, overhand.
Mich-lee pushes him back here, and he's trying to flurry here. Stays on his feet. And in this bout, 2 more fights after this coming your way. Our co-main and main event. Bas, if you're in the corner of Reggie Northrup, what are you telling him now? Because it's perhaps starting to look a little bit fractious from him.
Yes, he needs to keep attacking that leg. But what he was doing, he threw like 3 leg kicks in a row, and then he switched to a front kick, and I would have done it with a high kick. But keep looking down, keep your demeanor down, and then hopefully you can trick your opponent, because it's later in the round, they're getting tired, everything is not working perfect anymore. Slows down the brain, and then it might work. And for, like, again, for Mich-lee, what he should do, I would throw a jab to the head or a big long left hook, let him lean back and across to the body. That could end the fight. That's how powerful that is. And aim for the solar plexus, because we all can get kicked in the gut, but the solar plexus you can get hit with the punch. So
we know that both these fighters have that knockout ability and that knockout power.
And that, if you make a switch, change it into a push-off on a punch. Nobody expects that. They expect the kick, and then you made it into a cross. That's a really nice little distraction that you can use.
Somebody needs to step on the gas here. This fight is very much still for the taking.
And especially Mich-lee, because he said his opponent was going to get tired in the later round, so you would expect that he's going to go now.
I just think both these guys have a lot of respect for each other's power. And neither of them want to get knocked out in the backyard of Asim's mom's house.
But when someone like Northrup is playing that very fencing game where he's just trying to openly parry shots, how hard is it to find your way through that kind of guard?
It is hard. It's very distracting constantly because he's got power shots that he mixes it up with. And by the way, he's not running out of gas. It's not like Reggie Northrup is getting tired. Look, he's still very crisp. That punch landed from a weird position. That means he's still really fresh. That was smart there by Mich-lee to punch to get the heck out of there.
Well, we're sub 2 minutes here.
This is weird, but this might go again to a sudden death if he keeps going like this.
Yeah, it's very much still for the taking here, and Mich-lee's work rate has dropped precipitously here. We haven't seen a single calf kick through the first couple of minutes of this round.
Ooh.
Just misconnecting on that right.
Yeah, that right hook, that was whoosh. Right hook is very underused and super powerful. More people should use that.
Oh, nice little grab of the wrists and shot over the top.
Both of them look pretty gassed right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
maybe Mike just a little bit more, Reggie's a little bit fresher.
Oh,
but that
keep
almost,
looking.
That almost fell over.
Slip from Northrup there. Mich-lee not able to capitalize. Tries to find his way in behind a jab.
We got the audience calling for a flying knee. I don't think that's coming from either of these guys right now. Could be wrong.
You know, perhaps, if I'm honest, I expected a little more dynamism from Northrup, perhaps, with that athleticism.
Yes, but I think also they had some tough first 2 rounds. And I think there's been damage done as well to the legs.
For sure. Oh! Closing seconds.
Mike is going in now.
Northrup. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
I mean, it was close. It was close.
Accidental, but ended it for Northrup, that little jab.
Fringe.
And Mich-lee not happy with some of the comments from the crowd there. I mean, look, there is a chance we could go to a sudden death 4th round.
Reggie!
So let's go ahead and get a word with Mr. Platinum, Mike Perry. He is in the crowd with Aaron.
That's right. What's going on, guys? I'm here with bare knuckle champ former UFC fighter Mike Perry. Is this your like dream house party? Like when you like dream of a house, are you like, this is my dream house party?
Yeah, it's super dope, bro. We having scraps in the backyard. Awesome's the man. Let's go. Go, Chad.
You heard it right here. Awesome, you the man right here from Mike Perry.
You're right here, guys. Right.
Well, it looks like we're going to be rendering a decision here in this bout. Bass, any closing thoughts quickly?
I have no idea what this fight is going to do. I have absolutely no clue.
It goes to Mich-lee.
Yep.
And Reggie Northrup agrees to shake hands at the end. Obviously not happy to be on the losing side of that decision, but Mich-lee's going to take the victory here.
A lot of strange happenings this evening. A lot of strange, I mean, you know, strange things happen at house parties. Strange things happen at Seam's mom's house. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
All the time.
So I think we're going to be able to get a word up pit side with our winner. Raymond Daniels is with Mich-lee.
I'm over here with the winner in the blue corner, my man Mich-lee. That was it was a really close fight, man. That was a really tough match. I saw you start to revert to the calf kicks, man, and that looked like what has started to make the difference is start to open up some shots for you.
They thought they were feeding a lamb to a dragon, but they didn't know the dragon was being fed to a titan. I'm not here playing around. This is my pit, and nobody will take it from me at all. Now, Reggie, goddamn, boy, you pack a punch for a football player. I thought for a fact that you were not going to be able to adapt to actually a fighting scheme the way you did in short stretches of time, but I salute you, my brother, because guess what? You got that fucking dog in you, and you got that fight. And damn fucking right, we were running back in MMA.
So, Mike, do you think that that was enough to get you a contract with Karate Combat, brother?
Damn fucking right. Yeah, curse. Well, it's too late now because I cursed anyway. So the point is, I damn do serve the contract. Because guess what? I bring the fight every single time. And you think Reggie was actually my good opponent? Watch the next one.
All right, everybody, let's give it up for my man Mich-lee. Give him a round of applause. We appreciate you, brother.
How's that mic time? Thank you very much, Karate Combat. Hope to see you again.
So,
man, I like that guy.
You know what?
I like that guy.
He's game for it. A victory.
I don't know exactly what he said there about feeding a sheep to a giraffe or a coyote to a panda.
There was a dragon
There's dragons. It was a lot.
It was intense. It was intense.
It was intense. But he's nice. Seems like a nice guy.
But now we're going to get a cowboy coming up.
We are indeed.
Caballero.
So this is your co-main event tonight. It is a catchweight bout between Peter Caballero and Kakhramonov. And look at the prize pool for this one. 21 million plus karate tokens, with 90% of our token holders thinking that Akhmadov is going to absolutely paste Caballero all around this canvas. Bass, give us your quick thoughts.
Well, the cowboy, because he says, listen, I'm the first cowboy that Karate Combat has. He says, I'm going to treat it like Rodeo. I'm going to hold on for 8 seconds, jump off, throw my head in the air, shout, "Hoo-ah," and I'm going to win this fight. But Kakhramonov, of course, he said, this time I had a training camp. Last time he put a guy in the hospital, and he said, after the fight, if I had a full training camp, he would have been in the cemetery.
In the cemetery.
And I go, okay. And now we had a full training camp. Now, I know Said is really good, and I understand that, but Peter Caballero at the weigh-ins, he didn't show any fear. He just got right back, and to me, it feels like this guy has more in the tank than we people think.
Look, Caballero is 20 fights deep in his pro career. He's not new at this. He's very, very experienced. Kakhramonov, you know, slightly less fights, but much higher level experience. Formerly with the UFC was Kakhramonov.
Said's the real deal. I mean, I remember from the last
we saw in
event.
Vegas.
The thing is with Caballero, he started training at 26. Started training.
Yeah.
And now he's going to fight. You know what? That's crazy. Like, I started MMA at 28, but I had some kickboxing done before, you know, so he didn't. That's pretty amazing.
That is Said Kakhramonov. He is the only fighter on the card tonight who has competed in Karate Combat before. You can see that 1-0 win coming over Gabriel Stankunas. back at KC 43 in December in Las Vegas.
He's an animal.
Fighters, enter the pits.
Caballero did not seem phased
Not at all.
by Said at all in the way
No.
face off.
He was just pulling him in with his talking.
But I think he might want to be because Said is the real deal.
If he's
See
going
what
to give him
happens.
1-2, he's going to get countered, Said said.
Yeah, southpaw for Caballero.
Oh, not that 1-2, that connected actually.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Caballero joining us from Corpus Christi, Texas.
And again,
Boss knows about Texas.
I'm a Texan now. Howdy.
That's very believable.
I love it when I got my hat on and I say, ma'am, and I tip the head. Always wanted to do that.
Yeah, you feel like you're in a Western, right?
I love
Every day.
Freaking John Wayne, all these great guys. Part of it now.
It fits you well, boss.
Thank you, sir.
So Said with the center of the pit here. Good work from Caballero, finding his way in from the outside with that short combo.
Yeah, I think Said's going to turn this up. I think he's just giving him a few minutes, trying to figure it out a little bit. And then he'll get in there.
Ooh, throwing with some vicious intent and a lot of technical correctness in the rotation on those hooks. He ate that short shot again, though.
Yep, Caballero's connecting with the jab the whole time.
Yep.
And with the cross, it's finding its target. There again. Kakhramonov said he's going to give a 1-2, and if he slips to the side like he saw him do in other fights, I'm going to head kick him. So let's see if he can bring that.
Kakhramonov, very, very focused here.
Nice short right, on the button.
And measured with that lead hand well, and he tried to take his head off with that one.
Yeah, and that left hook that he missed, that was also like, okay, if that lands, that's a problem.
There's just a bit more zing on the punches of Kakhramonov, isn't there?
Oh!
Big right hand.
He's back up.
Nice. Throws him back down from the whizzer as Caballero tries to wrestle back up.
He's back up.
Well, they're choosing to let this continue rather than stand back to the feet.
Said is going for that right. He wants to connect that right.
Big shot again. Even hitting the guard, the thunderous power is getting through.
He's got a lot of power on that hook.
Oh, big jumping knee, backs him up against the wall, drops him down.
He's good. You twist and pull it
Wow.
out.
Yeah, you can't actually wrestle up like that. The referee needed to be a little bit more on the ball there. We've got closing 10 seconds around number 1, and boy, has the Uzbek come to life here.
Well, I mean, that little wrestling got him out of round 1 at least. Wow. Big shots from Said.
Well, while they recover between rounds, let's go ahead and check in with our host for the evening, Mr. Rick Ross.
Hey, what's going on, fans? Listen, I'm back here with the boss, Rick Ross. In your own words, tonight's been a movie. How excited are you for these main events coming up?
I've been excited. It's been live all night. We've been seeing them boys give each other that smoke, and now we're excited for the big game. You know what I'm saying? This is the Super Bowl of that backyard boxing, karate kicking, that Chuck Norris, that Ali, baby.
Give it up for the boss, Rick Ross. Now I'm here with another legend. We're here with Dr. Khalila Ali, Muhammad Ali's wife. What is it like to watch this in the backyard, being with one of the greatest?
Stay back, go back. To see these great men study their craft, get in shape, and come out here and do their thing. And it's a beautiful thing. I wish Ali was here to see it.
Thank you, Miss Ali. Enjoy the fights, both of you.
That's Asim's mom's house.
Yeah, my mother would have said something different. I know that. She would have said, oh, I don't like the violence.
Oh, man.
Are those cops still outside, by the way?
Oh.
Better yet, is that ambulance still outside?
Well, let's see, Kakhramonov turning it up here. But Caballero getting stuck in as well.
Oh, big body shot.
Oh, that right is finding that target over and over again.
Freaky Caballero hanging in there, man. He's
and
coming
a big
forward.
right hand again from Kakhramonov. Oh, nice little single there. But you can't go into you can't really go into a guard pass position there.
That's it.
And that was actually technically still a legal striking position. He only had one knee on the ground, but the body shot's not sufficient ground and pound to keep that count going.
A little bit of blood on Caballero's face there.
Yeah.
Just like his nose, maybe?
Yeah, I got it. Kakhramonov pressing forward again here, and you got to give heart to Caballero.
That's what I'm saying. He's as tough as they come.
Yeah, getting
Look at
stuck.
him.
He said he loves fighting more than regular life. And he'll fight whoever, wherever. Well, certainly showing that
I'd like
right
to
now.
see him fight the Kazakhstan, to be honest. Imagine those two going against each other. That's a lot of heart.
I'll take it.
Probably not the right weight.
That would be
class.
fun.
Same weight class, actually.
Same weight class?
Same weight
Oh,
class.
wow.
Yeah.
There's a head kick coming.
Oh, and you wonder if this is an anxious final minute of this second round for Caballero. Kakhramonov kind of stalking him a little here. And trying to check those big knees, but watch for the throw. We've seen Kakhramonov, if he gets that belt grip, step across for that Harai or that Uchi and try and launch his opponent.
Oh, nice right. Nice right. Oh, big right. Big right.
Oh, and Caballero is wobbly on his feet here. 28 seconds left.
Said's hunting.
Yeah, good slip and fire straight back.
Man, and he doesn't look tired at all. So
Time off the
it's just
clock.
coming.
No, Said's the real deal.
Well, we are going to see the second round out for Caballero. He's going to get a paltry 1 minute to recover here. And guys, if you're wondering why we have been going at such a breakneck pace here, I got to remind you that there's about a dozen cop cars outside who have blocked off the road and kind of secured us in here at Asim's mom's house.
I think they're pissed off that they haven't been showing enough booth shots tonight. We haven't seen Boss's face on camera one time.
Yeah, we
got Bradley Martin here in the booth.
Right.
My girlfriend finally came back. She's looking beautiful. We're not just a quick.
Yeah.
Just for Boss's head.
We don't want these
Show
fights.
Boss's head.
We don't want these fights shut down by the cops. We are going to roll through at breakneck speed to get through these.
And more coming.
Oh, they got the Rick Ross on too. Oh,
Okay.
there's a lot of cops out there.
We need a distraction outside. I want to say something, but I'm not going to say it because they're going to bring me in trouble. But it would be very funny if I would have said it.
Let's not, Third and final round in our co-main event coming right up. Peter Caballero
Hey, listen.
and Said
If they ain't
Kakhramonov.
got a warrant, they ain't coming in.
Go!
Shit.
Oh,
slippery, yep.
Second slip from Kakhramonov. I'm sure he's going to be disappointed if it has to go to a judge's decision as decisive as that would currently be for him. But they've got to use this position. They can't just stall out in the clinch.
The referee tells him he can't hold that belt. Akhmadov was using the belt all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You see, instead of trying to let it uppercut, why don't throw a knee in that position? Oh, that was nice, the way he did that. Stepping to the side. Look at this.
Again, his slide back and counter right has been phenomenal tonight for Kakhramonov.
He's completely in control. He's just outside that range. It's amazing. His distance is great. He's relaxed. There's no facial movements when he punches or blocks or does anything. Everything's completely relaxed.
Yeah, he's kind of in the zone the whole time, isn't he? Got about a minute and a half left in this bout. Big Mike getting upset that someone just stole his goated nootropic drink off the table.
I can't have anything in this world. You know, they take it.
Caballero is still firing back. Kakhramonov answers in kind.
Saeed doesn't like the shit talking. He doesn't want people saying anything.
No, I'm sure he's going to be disappointed if this does go to a decision. But
which it looks like it's gonna at this point.
Yeah, but Caballero, he's tough.
He's
so tough. Nice, I like that.
Somebody in the chat just said the next event will be at Denny's.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind it.
Fan of a lumberjack slam.
Dude, give me a what's it called? Yeah,
Jeez.
Grand Slam or whatever it's called.
So 30 seconds left here. Caballero, Kakhramonov trading in the center. Good shots from both of them here.
It's really strange for me to see this fight and then look to the right and see the Island Boys. It's just a lot. It's a lot to take in. Right? You know?
That's why I'm not looking to the right.
I just can't.
And it's time.
Good fight, guys. Maybe another round.
So that is about going to do it for this round. I think it's going to be pretty comprehensive on the judges' scorecards, boss.
Yes, it is. We know who won, but the victory for being tough, right here. And our Kazakhstan friend as well. Man, look at the power, and he just keeps going again on it.
I mean, with the lead right as well. The lead right.
Bring it in.
That was nicely done by Caballero.
Saeed's going to be one to keep around for sure.
Oh, yeah, he's...
Well, I think this is going to be a pretty easy decision for the judges. Let's go ahead and render our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, Saeed, everybody. Congratulations for our fighters. We got a shout-out, Stunt Lifestyle in the building. What a Stunt Lifestyle. We're Miami.
Good fight. Good fight.
It was.
Yeah,
it was really nice.
I was very impressed with Peter staying in that. A lot of people in the chat now asking to see more Boss. They want to see Boss's head. I just think we're anemic on Boss's head shots.
Hey, listen, I'm so happy that you're my new agent, whatever you call me.
We don't want to blind the folks at home.
I mean, at this point, we could have called in. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We could have phoned in on Zoom. I wore my best Karate Combat shirt. Boss's head looks beautiful. We had makeup
as always,
done.
Yeah,
we do.
You know, to what? I don't even think they have a camera for us anymore. I think they turned them all off.
It's special makeup, right? That didn't come off. That's what they said. So we'll see about that tonight.
Just going through the animal shower.
Bradley did a bunch of
guys,
bicep curls.
Get our pump on. Let's go ahead, head up pit side. Raven Daniels is with Saeed Kakhramonov.
Do it again.
All right, you guys, I'm here with our winner in the red corner, my man Saeed. Brother, you carried power throughout that entire fight. I know the last fight you only had half of a training camp, but he was able to eat your shots like they were Skittles. Were you surprised he was able to take those shots like that? And were you glad you had a full training camp this time to come out and get on a great performance like that, brother?
Yes, you know, I was, I mean, he missed weight, man. You know, he came in heavy. I mean, he has a hard head, but I still get to dominate every time. But, you know, yeah. I think he's a decent, good fighter. He gave me good work tonight, so I have something to work on when I go back.
Definitely. Do you think it was like really good experience for you though? Because I know your last fight you went out there and you just crushed the game. This time, do you think you got a lot of experience out of that, having to go the distance, even though he did miss the weight?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good experience. You know, my game is MMA. I take people down, control them, but this is a stand-up game. But I'm still evolving and getting better.
Yes, you are looking amazing out there, man. Your power, I couldn't believe it carried through all 3 rounds, and he was able to take those shots. Was there anything out there that really surprised you that he was able to do, or that he was able to survive some of those onslaughts? Because I thought he was gone several times in the fight.
Oh yeah, I wasn't really surprised. It's just a fight, you know. Sometimes our guy's tough, but you know, I want to take this time to give a shout out to my team, my coaches, VFX in Chicago, my coach Ricardo Lamas, DL Training, and my boy Dunlap. You know what I mean? Vale, thanks for having me, opening the door. But I just get better and better, and thanks for Hyper Fitness Boxing. Yeah, you know, I'm just getting better, and we'll do better next time.
That being said, brother, that was an amazing performance. Do you think that what you were able to show tonight was enough to get you that KC contract, brother?
I want that belt. I don't know if they have a champion in this weight class, but I want to fight for the belt. I want to dominate. I want to get better, evolve my game. But this is just, you know, he's just a bump on the way. But it's all good. You know, we get better. I want that champ. I want to.
All right, let's hear from a man. Saeed, give him a hand.
So there we see it. The clock is ticking for the Karate Combat Pit here in Asim's mom's house.
They're saying we
main
got 10
event.
minutes.
We might only have 10 minutes.
The cops are coming in. SWAT team is rolling in.
Main event time in the welterweight division. Joilton Lutterbach taking on Darren Smith. Fast, quickest précis of your life. Go.
Okay, Darren Smith, his opponent is good, but he likes to exchange, and he will work on calf kicks before because that will stop his movement. And once that happens, boom, he's going to go in for a knockout.
Joilton Lutterbach bringing in an insane amount of experience, like 70 fights all over the world, champion of a bunch of organizations in, I don't know, 6 different countries right now.
Yeah, MMA, bare knuckle boxing. Boxing says his opponent has a lot of experience, but so have I. He says he wants to knock out by hands, and he might use leg kicks to set it up.
Do you know what's even more hilarious? Is Joilton Lutterbach won a fight 6 days ago by KO.
Wow.
In another country.
Freaking amazing. Actually, I was speaking German to him. I say, this is weird. Are you German? Kannst du Deutsch sprechen? And he starts speaking German to me. It's supposed to the same thing.
So tape for Darren Smith here, 36 years old, looking to grab himself a Karate Combat contract.
Coming in with that 0-0 record.
I mean, look, a lot of Muay Thai experience, over near 40 MMA fights, boxing experience as well. He's fought all over the world in a bunch of different sports and disciplines. So looking to try and conquer the pit here. He last fought in November, picked up a great win there. So a very, very game half of our main event.
It's really strange knowing that I have the same record as this guy. just throwing that out there.
I think that quite tells the whole story.
Lie. I think we need to make a chain for when the cops come in that we can stop them and we can see at the end of the fight if it goes to a 3rd round, because the people need to form a chain.
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, listen, we have professional fighters here. The cops can catch hands.
So we were just getting a little bit of a hold up while we get Joilton Lutterbach in what I guarantee is the weirdest setting for a main event he's ever been in.
That's 100%.
Peregrino, born in Campina Grande in Brazil, now lives in Rio. Huge record coming into this one in other disciplines, a lot of kickboxing experience as well. Runs his own gym and actually MMA promotion down in Brazil.
Oh wait, I've got boss's notes here. He's got a wife, a 12-year-old kid, and no dogs.
No dogs this time.
No dogs.
It's important for me to know if they have a dog or
You
not.
have a dog-related note for every fighter.
I'm just asking, because a lot of these guys, they just love to run with the dogs.
Fighters, it is time for the main event. Fighters, enter the pit.
Enter the pit. Ref.
Fighters.
Wayne.
Wait, they can't come in. Spinola.
So it is time for your main event, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm not joking, we are pushing through these fast because we have an army of cop cars outside looking to crash this house party. Brave is the official internet browser of Karate Combat, 3 times faster than Chrome and the best privacy online. Head over to brave.com.
Brave.
And a heavy favorite with our voting token holders is Joilton Lutterbach. 78% think he's going to take the win tonight.
I think we all deserve a knockout here. I don't know what you guys think.
I honestly feel like, you look at Lutterbach, does he look like 165?
No, he looks like gigantic. Oh, that was nice. Acted like it was going to grab him, but it was a hit.
Little shot.
And then he grabbed him.
Oh, good counter from Smith.
Single kicks don't do it.
Yeah, Bas Rutten's 10 rules for life. One of them, don't throw single kicks.
Yeah, every single event, I've been saying that 5-6 times. She get hit in the face.
So Lutterbach, very traditional wide stance there.
Oh, nice right.
Catches Smith. He's that reach advantage, that left bound as well. Smith able to time up though.
He's got to watch out when he comes in, his chin is up, right? Did you see that? Lutterbach. He's got to watch out with that. It's because of his length, I think. They automatically do that.
Yeah, Smith with 25 wins in MMA, 5-0 in Muay Thai, and 4 wins in boxing as well.
Yeah. I saw him fight in some military event also, and he was swinging, man. The guy knocked the guy out.
Oh. Nice shot to the body there.
Wow.
It's amazing. 5 minutes before.
We got ourselves a clip to bring to Mexico City. Big knockout.
Wow. Darren Smith walked straight onto that shot. And then we got a clinical finish. And he is out completely here, and they should not be rushing him back to his feet.
Love to see that replay.
Well, hopefully we can show you a replay of the finish here.
Here we go.
So let's take a look. Oh, well.
Well,
the
that's
replay cut a little bit early. This is a finish. The accuracy in the ground and pound there. And technically legal strikes because he had one knee on his opponent, albeit on a thigh.
Oh,
and he walked into the
right into that right hand.
Oh, and that first shot did it.
Huge connections.
Stacked him over in that crucifix position, and it was all it needed. And there you go. Clean, short right.
I mean, it's something you don't think about when you throw that Superman, I bet, is it somebody being ready for it, you know, and that extra inertia that you're bringing with your body into it, and the potential for it to knock you out as opposed to them. It's right on the button. Right on the button. Perfect
and
punch.
Bas, you know, you talk about you aggressively close the distance, you walk onto a shot like that. It's just so much more magnified.
It's like two trains hitting each other, right? That's full impact. I mean, even the punch is short, he's walking straight onto it.
And Darren Smith, we're just going to let him recover here.
The chat, I'm sorry, the chat on YouTube is hilarious. It's as a former streamer. Oh, the cops are coming in. Oh, they're coming in.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're not actually joking about this. We're making light of it for the kind of hilarity of the situation, but we very seriously are about to be shut down.
No, you might see Bas Rutten get tased tonight.
I'm sure
you might see him get tased tonight.
I'm sure you
if
have
they do,
never.
I'm going to stand. I'm sure going to pull him out.
I'm sure you've never fought a police officer, Bas, in your younger years.
I did. In Sweden, one of the bouncers was a cop, and apparently I dropped him too. But he didn't say that, and he tried to hurt me, so he was off duty. So that's good then.
Well, we're waiting to just make sure we can get the official decision and hand raised here.
Not a single shot of the booth. It's just sad. It's really sad, man.
Mike is upset he didn't get his camera time.
It's not about me. I brought my friends. They wanted to, you know, show up and support. We don't even have a shot to play on social media of all of us here together. It's just, I'm gonna have a fight of my own with production tonight.
Okay. Can you film it? Make it a YouTube?
I'll commentate it for you.
And there we go. Look, Bradley Martin here.
Big
Jeff.
Mike is
There
happy.
we go. Thank you. Thank you.
Bradley Martin chilling out right behind.
He's 206. Bradley Martin's 260 pounds.
I think if we send out Muhammad Ali's wife to the cops, I don't think we have a problem.
Beautiful. Beautiful knockout.
Good job, brother. Thank you. You're welcome, bud.
Come on, guys, do a trick or something.
Back
I asked
double
for this
bicep.
shot. Do something. There you go. There you go.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey, the cops are coming in, by the way. You're gonna, Jeff, you should run. I'm serious. You should run now. The cops are coming in.
Yeah, guys, we're seriously not joking.
It's past time.
Are we gonna be able to get out of here?
That might take a little while.
What can we?
Well, that's it. That's the last fight.
Should I ask?
We're done.
Should I ask chat? Should I ask chat what they want from us for the rest of the time?
Ask them whether you should be handcuffed in the front or the back. Guys, like, look, Bas, give us your closing thoughts on the main event now. I'm sorry.
Well, the main event, it was, you know, it was what we expected, but kind of not, because I know that the opponent, Dan Smith, is a very tough guy. I saw him fight before. I think he's going to hang in the pocket, but, you know, when you walk on a punch like that, yeah, that gives trouble to everybody. That's what it is.
What do we have to say in closing here tonight?
I mean, look, guys, give us your, before we touch on what's next for Karate Combat, just give us your thoughts on the highlight from some of these bouts. What stood out to you?
Okay.
I mean, we got to talk about how flipping tough was Akhmadov.
That might be the big standout of the night.
Yeah, we need that guy back, and we need a guy with a full training camp, and coming in like 5 days before, I think we're going to see a complete animal. That was very amazing what he did.
From Caballero.
Yeah,
you know, big, tough
Love
fight.
to see him back as well. Very impressed.
A couple of disappointing moments with, you know, a couple of inadvertent foul blows causing 2 no contact. I've never seen 2 no contests on a card before.
Yep.
Very interested to see what Prez does about that, what his thoughts are on that. I mean, we're not the fighters, right? I don't know exactly what was going on there, but they seemed lucid. They seemed like they were walking around fine. It just seemed like a strange, with a contract hanging in the, you know, for them to take. It seems like a weird thing to walk away from.
Yeah, people don't seem to like that. It's the same with Kobe Bowen and with Fames. It was the same thing that people go like, well, wait a minute, everything is okay. Why wouldn't you continue? You know, so. Unfortunately, fighters, they're going to get hit for it, and then it's a shame because we're not there. We don't know what's going on. There could be an injury here, could be an injury there, but be vocal about it so that people know.
Well, let's go ahead and let you know what's coming next at Karate Combat. We are back in a very short month's time with KC44. It's a massive show, and it is in
my home country.
Viva Mexico.
Mexico.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I was told we were going to run a promo, but apparently we're not. Mexico City, February 23rd, the day before the UFC. KC44, it's going to be an absolute banger card.
I'm looking so much forward to that. I'm traveling with a bag and it has a sticker on it that says El Guapo, and everybody stops me, and I always think it's because they have no clue who I am. They just love the fact that El Guapo stands on the back. I go, that's me. They go, like, whatever, dude.
Let's go ahead and before we close out, check in with our president and, you know, the son of the venue host. We're at Asim's mum's house. Let's find out what Asim thought of this one.
Asim, President Awesome, you got so much chores with your mom tomorrow at Mom's house. This KC kickback was unbelievable. Did you have a good time out there? President Awesome, give us some closing words. We're here with Eric B. Paid in full. We got paid in full tonight with a heck of a knockout at the end. Close it out, baby.
Yes, guys, man, this was an amazing event. It's the first of its kind. I've never seen a mansion party with live fights inside, so it's something really special. What I'll tell you is this. We are giving away contracts.
Next week, we will release a YouTube series where Dean and I will be analyzing these fights. You will find out who was signed to Karate Combat, who you will be seeing in 2024.
Yeah, look for that. I can't wait. It's going to be interesting. There was a lot of talented guys tonight, but I got to go through my notes to see who the next big star is going to be. So it's more than just about tonight. It's about who's going to be the next big star.
I'll say this, the best way to end any house party is with a police raid. We got to do it. No, as much food as you want, drink, have a great time. Police will come through, and that's the best way to end the night.
Thank you so much, President Awesome. Eric B., what'd you think of the fights tonight?
I think it was a great event. Next stop, Mexico. Let's go, Mexico.
Vamos a la Mexico. We'll see you guys later. My name is Darren, the speaker. Hang out, party, and drink. This has been Karate Combat Kickback. We'll see you later.
So look, I know the cops are coming in, it's getting crazy, but we're going to try and keep this party going here. Thank you very much for joining us here on YouTube and wherever else you may have caught the action tonight. For myself, Josh Palmer, Bas Rutten, Big Mike, Raymond Daniels, and Aaron the speaker, of course, Rick Ross, President Asim, and everyone else here in South Florida, and the Broward County Sheriff's Department.
There's a lot of cops.
Guys, I'm sorry, we will see you in Mexico City.
If we're not in jail.
Yeah.
This guy just said comes next.